Alright, and welcome back to Abyssal Klutz for Session 4 of our Curse of Strahd campaign. My name is Matt, and I am still the DM. They haven't fired me yet, so I guess I'm doing something marginally okay. Couple announcements before we begin. We are affiliate status here on Twitch, which means that you can now subscribe to our channel. So if you want to support the channel and like the crazy weird stuff that we do, hit the subscribe button. You can also use your Amazon Prime membership to get one free Twitch subscription per month. So if you want to make that Abyssal Klutz, we would love you forever. The other thing is that we like to use funny accents around these parts. So if you want to join us in taking a drink every time someone messes up their accent, if you're 21 or older, drink whatever you would like. But as we all know by now, you know the rules, apple juice only if you are under 21. We also like to write down our favorite funny quotes or moments from the sessions to use as potential episode titles. The episode titles have been on point so far this campaign, and I want to keep that going. So if you have any that you want to drop in the chat, feel free to do that. I think that's everything, so let's take it over so I can introduce our players. Hi, everybody. All right, I'm going to continue the theme of doing weird, random intros for everyone that I'm probably going to make up on the spot every single time.
May I interject first?
Yes.
I just want you to know that you are beautifully framed by those 2 wine glasses. I'm really enjoying this.
Thank you. It's my favorite place to be framed. Anyway, speaking of which, she likes to make pasta with her feet. It's Rosie. Just give your name and your character's name.
Hi, I'm still Rosie, and I'm playing Lady Amayamonte, a Valkyrie Artificer, who is apparently the edgelord of the party. Don't know how that happened.
Shoots the big bad in the face without hesitation. Wow. We love the absolute sheer gall of Amaya. Sitting next to Rosie, we have a man who has not yet pulled off his biggest heist. I can't tell you what it is, but it's a good one, guys. You just wait. It's Anthony.
See it on CBS. My name's Anthony, playing Tornir Torvir.
Only on CBS, like
Steve, they got exclusive rights. I got exclusive rights.
Good for you, man. Get those contracts where you can. You know, booked and blessed. On the other side of the table, we have someone whose heritage comes from a long line of emu farmers. Prized emus as far back as it goes, I think, right?
Yeah.
It's Xenia.
So I'm playing Corin Savka, totally normal, still completely ordinary, totally human, character. Absolutely nothing special. At some point, you are gonna say something and it's gonna be unfortunately true, and at that point, you know.
It's just roulette, like.
Yeah. The day that Matt gets something crazy true about us, I'm like, I don't know what we're gonna do.
What's gonna happen is it's gonna be everybody. I'm gonna get something right about everybody in the same session.
Oh Lord.
You know, even a broken clock is right twice a day, so.
That'll be 4 times a day.
How? I don't understand. No, anyway, we're gonna discuss that one later.
Because if the clock is broken, it says like 6:15. It's gonna be 6:15 twice in the day.
Right, so if it, okay, got it.
This is military time.
I just thought it was like...
Unless it's military time.
If it's consistently 15 minutes off, it'll never be right. I didn't know what we were talking
Like
about.
a non-moving broken clock.
Yeah. Speaking of military time, he is currently under contract with the military to develop a special tickling missile. It's Mark.
Projects have been very unsuccessful so far.
It's okay, man. You have a lot. You have your hands in a lot of fires, and one of them's gonna work out for you.
Hands in the fire? Okay.
Hands.
There's a lot of hands in the fire.
Yeah, he just puts his hand in the fire.
Just fingies in the fire.
And Mark, who are you playing?
I am, to all the people around this table, I am Sandy, the humble human dock worker, who...
We know you're Sabine now.
But
Yeah, Sabine has yet to confirm this, technically.
I am still denying that I may or may not be Sabine, the changeling rogue.
May or may not be. The world may never know. So to recap our last session of Curse of Strahd, the party was finally leaving the Vistani encampment after their card reading with Madame Ava. You heard a strange story from a Vistani man around the campfire about a wizard who led a rebellion against Strahd that apparently did not go very well, especially for the son of the priest in the village of Barovia, Donovich, who was apparently one of the people taking part in that rebellion. After which, you decided to make your way onto the old Sphalic road towards the village of Valaki to ensure the safety of Irina Kolyanovich. Along the way, you had your first encounter with Count Strahd von Zarovich, who stopped your wagon along the road to invite you to dinner at the Castle Ravenloft, which will be taking place this evening as far as this time stands, but not before testing your capabilities in combat by almost decimating the lot of you. Some fun moments, including an Errol Flynn moment from Sabine, who yeeted herself out of combat. The aforementioned shooting Strahd in the face.
I regret nothing.
And a very, very smartly timed comment from Tornier about "we'll see you at dinner," which prompted Strahd to leave you be for the time being. You continued along the road and over the waterfall and made camp in the Old Sphalic woods for the evening. You were being followed by some Barovian villagers, which you managed to evade, and woke up the next morning and began the final leg of your journey towards the village of Valaki. You passed the old bone grinder windmill, which you'll leave for a later time. And as we ended last session, you guys were finally approaching the gates of the village of Valaki. As you approach, you see wooden palisades surrounding this iron gate in front of you. Most notably, you see several severed wolf heads on pikes lining the road as you reach the village. Though you see the strange severed heads, you feel the energy of this place, as I mentioned before, is slightly less oppressed by being just tucked out of sight of the view of the Castle Ravenloft. There are two guards stationed at the top of the palisade wall, one male and one female human, who call down to you as you approach. Who goes there?
Travelers!
Yep.
And nudge Ismark. I think this is
And is more? Oh, right.
really
Sorry.
leader, right?
Yes.
Yes.
My name is Ismark Kolyanovich. I am the son of the burgomaster of Barovia. We seek shelter in the village. And the guard calls down from the top of the wall. Barovia? Do you come from him? No, we are fleeing the eyes of the devil Strahd. Please, will you let us inside? You are free to search us if you need to ascertain our innocence. And the guards confer for a brief moment before the iron gate swings inward and the single horse that is pretty badly scorched from your combat with Strahd draws the uncovered wagon into the village of Valaki. The female guard has descended a ladder on the other side of the wall and halts you. Do you bring any weapons?
I
Yeah.
you are like
Yes,
it's very secret.
with several weapons among us.
That was a trick question. Good. The roads are not safe. I would be more concerned if you traveled the roads unguarded, unarmed. Ismar Kolyanovich, you say? Son of the Burgomaster? Yes. We are seeking refuge from the castle and the one who dwells in it. Very well. You may pass. And you guys are now inside the village. Valaki, at first glance, seems far less dilapidated than the village of Barovia, with all of its roofs seem to be intact. None of its windows seem to be broken. None of the walls of the buildings seem to be crumbling. You see a series of banners strung between buildings of bright colors. And you see people walking around the streets, just amiably chatting with each other. You see some people laughing. You see a child playing with like a hoop and a stick right towards the entrance. As your wagon continues, you see before you a large fenced off what seems to be storage yard with a sort of like a small house at the entranceway. And Ismark pauses and says, I don't believe that taking the wagon with us through the village will be useful. I don't know that we'll be able to fit it through the streets. I may see if I can house it in this storage yard. Would anyone like to accompany me?
Not it.
I would. One person should remain with Irina.
I'll stay with her.
I can.
I'll go with you this one. No problem.
Thank you. And as you approach the small house in front of the fence, you see that there are an older, middle-aged human couple sitting inside. The man is sitting in a rocking chair, smoking a pipe back and forth, and there's a woman writing something in a ledger. And Ismark approaches. Yes, hello. I have need of a place to store my wagon. It seems as if that is what you do here. That he gestures, and the two of you see a brightly colored carnival wagon inside the storage yard that seems to just be parked there. Amongst other, there are some other carts. There seem to be like a field plow, some crates and chests, and the man says, "Well, yes, that is certainly what we do. My name is Gunter. How long will you be needing to store the wagon?" And Ismark says, I do not know. To be honest, I don't know when we will be leaving the village. And the man thinks, and he sort of strokes his wispy beard as he's puffing smoke rings out of the side of his mouth. All right, it's for a wagon that size. So is the horse gonna need to stay here too? No, I don't see any other livestock in there. No, but you can store it here if you'd like. No, I will find the stable.
Mm-hmm.
The horse probably needs a stick.
Yeah, like people who know how to handle horses and give it some medicine.
All right, I'm
and-
just I could use the business.
Whose tent is that?
Oh,
Or the large, odd-looking carnival tent thing.
okay, it's not odd looking. I'd say it's pretty impressive.
I think it's pretty odd.
Alright.
Our gentleman came by a few days ago and asked me to watch it while he stays in town.
Did he give you a name?
Honey, what's the name on the carnival wagon? Why do you need to know?
We're looking for an old friend.
I mean,
Not
you can't-
many people have carnival wagons, so there's only like a limited few people who can.
Right. I mean, also by the apparel, there seems to be some resemblance.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how about we keep that piece of business for me to know, and I have things to sell if you really need information that badly.
What are you selling?
Well, what kind of things do you need? I've got a lot of things that people have left here over time.
What the fuck are they trying to sell us?
Look, I'm a businessman.
I mean,
Give him
Um,
money.
Would you perhaps be able to sell us the name?
I think we can find out ourselves, though. I mean, how many?
where the fuck did you come from? My camera.
I have really good hearing.
Oh.
We walked away from you. Okay.
I spy on people. That's what I do.
Oh, really? I thought you were a dog worker.
I'm a dog worker who spies on people.
Does that
I'm
come
such a
with
good
the?
dog
I'm sorry.
Looking through the fence, I'll have you both make a perception check.
Pretty nice.
What's happening?
The fuck is that? It's gonna be a 16.
Better than mine.
You, as Tornier is figuring out what to say to this guy, you look at the wagon again. You look a little closer, and there's actually writing on one side of the wagon. It says, Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders.
Well, the name perhaps be Rectavio.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
It might be.
Wait, give me a second, because I don't know how to read. Wait, I just learned how to read. I said I learned how to read. I have a
How old are you?
spell that lets me read. I can't read. I'm illiterate. It's fine. It's not even I'm technically.
But you can memorize the shapes of the letters and then tell them to us.
I just wanted to make sure I still had that spell that lets me read things.
Knowledge.
Are you okay? You're staring at the wagon.
Oh, no, I can read all writing. Never mind. We're good.
Oh, never
I
mind.
figured it out.
Cool. Yep, Rictavio's
Recently picked that one up.
Carnival of Wonders.
Alright. Would it be Rectavio?
It might be.
Where can we find Rectavio?
I believe he's staying at the Blue Water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And he goes back to his mom. He's like, you know what? I'll charge you 5 copper a night. And his other says that is, I believe, more than a fair price. Thank you. And he's like, you sure you don't want to buy anything?
What are you saying? You're
I've
trying.
got a lot of things that I can sell you.
Like,
What kind of things do you need?
You
What
have-
type of store am I walking in? I don't
Do you
know
have
what type of store.
anything sharp and wooden?
Yes, I've got some spears.
Do you have anything to cure the ailment?
Good idea, given that last time basically everyone died except for you, who cannot cure things for shit.
You don't know that. I can cure things. You don't know.
That's true, I don't know. As a character, I don't know that he completely failed to cure me.
Yeah,
No.
like, I tried my hardest. The fact that you're still here means something.
Very true. Okay. Yeah, maybe some kind of anything medicinal.
We might have a few potions or something. let's take a look. Yelena, what have we got for potions? She goes, hush. And she rifles through a chest underneath a table inside of the house. And she pulls up a small bottle with a red-colored liquid inside. There's like, we do have a singular potion of healing. Poor sap left and haven't seen him since. Hopefully he didn't need it out on the road.
I mean, I guess not anymore.
No?
Good word.
It's pretty rare to find these around these parts, so let me say 30 gold.
We'll go no higher than 2. It's a potion of healing. Where I come from, that's like asking for water.
Water is a potion of healing when you think about it. I'm still outside.
That's fine. If you don't need it, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
Not for 30 gold.
Sure. Honest to God.
How much money do any of us have?
That's a good question.
I
I don't think we talked
I
gold.
figured out the money.
We have a
I
running
do
That's
that.
I have
a
a
short-sightedness on my part.
I know I have a shit
I
ton of
also-
gold on me because I was about to pay for some sketchy
That's
shit.
standard default.
But I don't know how much that.
Look, you have a
Isn't
run-
that
I can get it for
pouch?
0 gold.
Do
Okay.
you happen to have like any cool looking short swords? My daggers and I are just exhausted.
No, we've got a at least one short sword, right? And she was, let me talk to them. We do have 2 short swords. They're both pretty plain. 50 gold each.
Did you have like a student's discount or something?
What school do you go to in Barovia?
Nah, wait, never mind. It was a
Charter
fudge.
school. Like we do it on Crystal Ball.
Look, money's tight. There's hardly anybody new that comes in here. We've got to make money somehow.
What is there? Do you have any?
Is there
any
something?
work?
Is there something we could do for you?
Something you can do for us. You know, I don't think there is.
Oh, the way that you started that sentence, it sounded very much like you had something to say.
No, I apologize if I misled you.
That's okay. It's alright. Is it more of like a time pressure thing? Should we come back tomorrow to see if you have?
No, I mean, you know, you could stop the stupid burgomaster from doing any more festivals, but I don't think that's something you could manage.
Stop festivals.
No.
Or at least change festivals.
Why do you want to stop the festival? That is something I have to
In
ask.
exchange for a sword?
If you had a festival a week for as long as you could remember, you'd be pretty tired of them too, sweetie.
I don't know. People growing up, they were pretty great.
But is it like a thing where the festival week turns into like a festival month?
No, there's one festival, at least one, every single week.
What's your problem with them? You just don't like them, and it's just they're
They're
tired?
pointless! The burgomaster thinks that it will help keep the devil away, and if he wants to come in, there's really nothing we can do about it, but I think it only draws his eyes closer to Valaki, but...
Well, I mean, here's one thing to think. Now, from where I come from, when there's a festival of these sorts, key space is important. And especially since you guys own a lot of land, yes, it might be worth something during a festival time.
Worth it how?
Real estate. You could sell the land only for a temporary time, for like a day or so on the festival, to people that need a space for it.
I don't want people in my yard celebrating one of those damn festivals.
I think
I
that's
think
the wrong.
we should go.
I think that's the wrong way to go from here. Yeah, I think
Let me know if you need anything.
Of course.
Thank you. All right, in you go. And Gunter is getting up. Oh, got it. And he unlocks the gate to the yard and opens it. You all pile back into the wagon, and Ismark drives it inside. He brings it to one corner of the yard, which is adjacent to the Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders wagon.
I'm gonna go into the wagon. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you are all exiting the wagon, you pass by the carnival wagon and you hear thump inside the wagon. The wagon lurches forward about an inch and a half.
I think they're speaking to us.
I really want to go see what's going on.
I'm already walking towards it.
Yeah, I'm already going inside. Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Have we like been part of this conversation, or are we?
You
They got back in
you
the
two were
wagon.
waiting
Yeah.
at the wagon with
Oh, okay.
Irina, but it's now been driven inside. You were all filing out of the wagon,
Yeah.
and you have to pass by the carnival wagon to
Oh, yeah.
get out of
I'm already walking right up to that thing.
Okay.
Cool.
And it lurches and then it's quiet. And as you approach, it lurches again. Its paint is starting to peel. It's like mostly this bright yellow color. The writing is in a bold red, and there's sort of like a tattered awning hanging over the entrance to the wagon.
Can I press my ear against the door and listen?
Yeah, make a perception check.
It's an 11.
An 11. Yeah, you think you hear something moving around inside, but you can't get any specificity as to what it might be. But something's definitely in there.
Is
I
there
open
a,
the door.
Is there an entrance like easily?
Yeah, the door is padlocked.
I pick. No, I'll knock on the door.
Okay.
Pick a lock.
I'm so tempted to pick the lock, but I will knock.
Okay. You knock, and something thuds up against the door after you knock.
Whoa, not necessary. Just checking in.
Yeah, I'm going to.
You don't get any response.
Oh, I'm picking the lock.
Yeah, take the lock.
Tell them
Take
we
the
are
lock.
lot neighbors.
I'm picking the lock.
We are lot neighbors. We bring you no harm.
Make a dexterity check.
Is it not sleight of hand?
So I'm seeing this, right?
Yeah, you are seeing. You are
I've
seeing.
actually never played a rogue. How do I pick a lock?
So technically, it's your dexterity plus proficiency bonus because thieves' tools. If you're
Okay.
proficient in thieves' tools.
So I am.
I'm,
So cool. I know.
I'm the rogue, and I definitely don't approve of this.
You can intercept if you
Well,
want.
I rolled real shit, so you're fine. That's a 9. Oh man, I got bad luck today. Oh.
Yeah, stop going. You're just gonna
I
make
got-
yourself more
No, I
upset.
gotta practice. I gotta see what. Oh gosh. Okay.
Practice rolling 20s.
I'm going to try to break the lock, like wholesale, just break it.
Wait, what the hell are you doing?
What?
You're trying to open that door that's like... Do you even know what's on the other side?
No, that's why I'm
How
picking
do
the
I break
lock.
this lock?
Are there
Strength?
windows?
Shouldn't you find
No.
the owner first? I mean, you're just like breaking into this place.
Actually,
to
yes,
steal
there are one. So it's basically a rectangular bottom. The roof is kind of rounded. There is a window on either side, but there are curtains drawn inside the windows that prevent you from seeing inside.
You know that breaking into places and stealing
Gonna
things is
knock on the
inherently
window.
immoral, right?
I'm not stealing.
That's
You
why
knock
I
on the
didn't do
window.
that.
Done. On the side that you
Alright,
knocked on.
I'm gonna try to break the lock.
Make a strength check for me.
I'm going to knock on
Is it
different.
15?
What, Karen? What the hell? What?
What do you use?
Karen?
I'm still learning names, okay?
What do you think everyone's name is?
Karen, Turbo, Grace Papaya.
Holy shit, Turbo? That's sick as fuck. Yeah, you can
My
call
name
me
is
Turbo.
Corin.
Papya's
That's what I
kind of
said.
cool. I'm actually
Yeah,
not
no,
mad
Papaya
about
is
that.
cool. Yeah, no,
Call him
Turbo.
Papaya.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Turbo
You
100%.
can call me Ko or Corin. Do not call me anything else.
It's my
We
accent.
can call you Co.
Yeah, you can call me Ko.
Coco?
No.
Alright, Coco.
Don't know.
You kind of walked into that one.
Wait, before you go in, I'm going to knock on the
I'm
other
going to.
side.
I'm breaking this open with my bare fucking hands.
Okay.
parents.
So, Corin, as you two are sort of arguing, Corin, you take your hands and just wham on the padlock, and it clicks open.
Oh, it was open. You could have just pulled on it.
And then I immediately unsheathe both my daggers,
I apologize.
and I'm going to kick the door open.
I'm very sorry.
Oh,
She kicked the door. Holy shit!
It opens towards you.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
Damn it! Oh,
You can pick if you want. This is another strength
I
check.
still tried to kick
Make
the
another
door
strength check.
because I think it opens the other way.
Yeah.
This is the I think you should leave bit.
Bullshit.
Where he.
It's right in the face,
The
right?
four.
think it's a pull.
Nope. So what happens is you take the padlock off, you kick it, and then it creaks open towards you.
Oh, it's
Can I
like a
run-
secret
wait, can I
knob.
run up to the door and just push it shut?
Yes.
Alright,
I'm shoving Sandy out of the way.
whatever's behind this door,
I need you to make a
not
strength
let it
check.
out.
Strength saving throw, actually.
The reasonable person in the party now.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just fucking with
Oh,
them.
okay, that's strength. Unnatural 20.
Okay, so the door creaks open. You slam it shut just as wham! Something hits the door from the other side. You brace yourself enough so that it doesn't.
Crowbar, grab the crowbar, unlatch.
My dagger's at your throat.
All right, let's maybe calm
Wait,
this down.
hey, what is why?
I don't know.
I have two questions.
Okay, everyone,
Only
put down the thing you're holding.
And Irina unsheaths her sword. Everyone, sheath your weapons.
I have no what this is my crowbar.
Crowbar counts as a weapon, put it away.
I think,
I do-
but
I
hold on.
the
I think
door
we
closed.
need that door to be closed just for a second.
It's probably
See,
fine.
Turbo gets it.
I agree with Amaya.
Okay, well it's alright. Hey, we're all figuring out how the voting works and how group decisions are made. It's 2 and 2 right now. We have external members that can also have opinions. What do you think
I'm trying to
about?
open the door.
My crowbar is wedged in there.
And you're still standing in front of the door, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I will respond and then we'll deal with this. Ismark says, I don't like the idea of something or someone being trapped inside. If this man Rictavio abandoned this wagon and left something inside, it could be something that is meant to harm the people of Valaki.
Who knows if
Or it could be something that's been starving for a week because apparently he checked in like a week ago.
Yeah, and Irina
That's abuse.
says, I agree. What if there is some poor soul that cannot speak that is trying to break their way out?
Look, it probably either needs our help or to be killed, so
That's
let's figure it out.
either or. We
that's
can only find out
actually
if we
very
open
fair.
the- yeah.
Is there any way that we can check? Does anybody have any sense?
I could go to the roof, see
Can
if
I,
there's a
like-
hatch.
Perception and I don't
I'm gonna say that Sabine already. I don't want necessarily multiple checks to be made against the same thing. So
Yeah.
Sabine made a check, didn't get any specificity.
If you leave this crowbar in the door, I can climb up to the roof and see if there's a hatch. That will let me inside.
Smart.
Smart? Okay, I'm gonna let go of the crowbar.
Okay.
I'll trade places with City.
I'm going to climb up to the roof.
Okay.
Is it simple enough?
I mean,
or-
same.
It's a totally covered roof. There's no hatches or anything.
I'm going to just reach out and go.
Yes, that's right. We should.
Boom! Up against the side of the wagon.
See that what? That was a coded knock, right?
Is
Yes.
there a window?
And did they respond in
There
the
are
normal fashion of a
windows.
coded
I
knock?
peered through the window.
So okay.
There are windows there's curtains drawn over the windows from the inside.
Does anybody have any sort of?
I'll break the window.
Well, okay.
Okay, we could just use
We
the
just
door.
go through the door. Okay, look. If everybody forms a circle around the door, whatever comes out will most likely just come out at us, and we can figure it out then.
Wait, can I like tie a knot in a rope and just lower it over the doorway? So if we open the door,
It's
then
a trip.
We could do that. Wait, that's a great
Just
idea.
open the
Pull
freaking
no,
door!
Wait, 1 second. Just pull a rope. It's gonna come
what is
rushing out.
what is stopping us from leaving the door right now?
The crowbar.
No, the crowbar got out. We took the crowbar out.
I'm
Huh?
No, the crowbar's still in there.
Oh, crowbar's in
He's
there.
been holding. I'm gonna try to take the crowbar.
I'm taking the
out.
crowbar out
Yeah.
immediately. Yeah.
Shit, I'm
Mine
way
was
too
already-
short. That was a fool's gambit. I'm way too short to block
I
this.
like that.
I have to say the right to the
I'm
door.
like-
Like,
Okay.
okay, so I
So-
have to do a strength to pull the crowbar out because that's not how well handed it is.
No, you can pretty easily take the crowbar
Yeah.
out.
Great.
Okay.
That's
So
just-
crowbar's
that's
out.
just-
Crowbar's out. Alright,
That's
I'm
everyone
pulling the handle.
get in the
I'm
position.
not. I'm doing it. I'm not waiting.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
I'm
You
still in front of
you
this
open the
door.
wagon. Sabine's on the roof,
My
You
bag,
open.
my bag's to it.
and inside the wagon
Is it bad?
is a saber-toothed tiger.
Is it bad?
Aww.
Tell me it's okay. Like
It's
alright.
and it's looking around at you.
it's okay.
Uh,
Should I turn?
I'm going to.
I cast prestidigitation.
Okay.
You had something like that and you didn't use it.
What do you do with prestidigitation?
That's a great question. I need to double check what my limits are.
I'm going
Is
to.
it fine?
It's gonna be a little mouse.
Yeah,
It's
it's animal.
looking at you. It's not attacking off the bat. It's looking at you.
I'm going to slowly turn.
Do we have any? Does anyone have any like food in their pack? Like any? Like,
I just
turkey or
want to
something?
give it like
Sausages.
a little
You have sausages?
I always like sausages.
color show.
I yell up to Sabine. Sabine, can you give us some of your sausages, please?
No, you were mean to me earlier, so this is
Sabine,
payback.
This is why we're nice to people so that we can get their sausages.
Sabine, I was not mean to you.
That was a different thing. You wanted to open the door when there's clearly something bad.
I'm giving a little light show to try to keep it from
Okay.
going escape.
Reflected off of my
The saber-toothed tiger looks at the light show and is sort of distracted for a moment. It looks around and sort of pokes its head out of the entrance.
Hello, big kitty.
Oh, I've got this.
Hi.
Oh, I've got
Is that
this.
happy or angry? I don't know.
It's looking around purposefully. You don't know exactly what it's looking for.
Are you looking for Rictavio?
Oh, yeah.
You want to go to Rictavio? Okay. Do you smell where he is? Can you lead us to him?
And it puts its nose to the ground and begins sniffing.
Conan is absolutely delighted. Conan loves cats, and this is amazing.
So, like, this is some great investigative work, everyone. I'm so glad we're all on the same page about this. Why do we need to go find Rectavio?
I don't know. He
I don't
seems like
know.
an interesting person. Who the fuck has a car?
We got time to kill, to be honest.
We do not! We have everything but time to kill. We need to get ready for this dinner now!
Oh, that's tonight.
We have all day.
Yeah, we have all
We
day.
have truly
let's
the
go find Rectavio.
opposite.
Alright, I'm gonna like kneel down in front of the tiger and be like, okay, if we start fault, you gotta promise you're not gonna like flee because we don't want to lose track of you because then Octavio will be really sad. You gotta lead us right to him. Be good, no hurting people.
Make an animal handling check with advantage.
This is. Oh, I love this. I love this cat so much already.
Oh,
Thank God. That's cool.
that's a 19.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it sits on its butt with its front paws, like, and it licks your hand.
Poor baby. How could somebody leave it like this in the wagon?
I don't know your name yet, but I love you. Go.
You guys know animals can't understand speech, right? That's only happens in stories.
I'm looking at them. Go.
I don't know.
It's more about the way that you
Yeah.
approached it as opposed to like it having the ability to comprehend what you're saying.
Yeah.
But cool. So are you guys? So it starts sniffing the ground.
I'm following it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're just leaving the wagon.
Yep.
Great.
Wait,
Oh,
if I was an artifact, right? I don't know, and do something to this wagon.
Did you want to check out the wagon?
Yeah, I'll check out the wagon.
Okay.
Actually, I can dabble in like mechanical engineering. So.
Cool. Make an investigation check for me.
So. That's a 10.
A 10.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. You search the wagon, and inside is just as colorful as the outside. There is a seat up against one of the windows that's covered in this really bright red velvet. You see that there is there's a little stove. It seems like Rictavio might live or have lived in this wagon at one point. You can see that the rug is a little torn up, obviously from some claw marks. Most notably, you see a doll sitting on a table inside of the wagon. That's kind of torn. It looks to be dressed similarly to the Vistani that you met in the encampment.
Oh, nice.
And upon further inspection of the doll, you see that part of the back of its clothing is ripped, and on its back is carved the words, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
It's not fun, it's no Blinsky.
Is no fun, is no Blinsky.
I'll take the doll.
Okay.
That's cute. Check in my pocket.
Don't like it.
Are there any magical properties about this wagon?
Make an Arcana check for me.
That's
Are you
3.
okay in there?
You do not sense anything magical about this wagon whatsoever.
Well, okay, my idea, I'm hoping that eventually we'll be able to move beyond horse-drawn carriages because Sabine is now deathly afraid of horses.
Okay,
And
fair
it's
enough.
a self-propelled mechanism.
Yeah, considering what took you out. Okay.
It's so funny.
Great. So you take the strange doll with you as the saber-toothed tiger sniffs its way towards the entrance of the store yard, and starts. And you see the woman Yelena and the guy Gunter inside. Whoa! Oh! What? And the tiger just keeps going past the
And
gate.
Conan just goes,
Do any of you know any illusion spells that could turn this giant cat with knives in her mouth with a...
No, we're not changing this cat. This cat stays this way.
You know, we want the townspeople to love us and respect us, right?
Actually, you
You
know
want
what?
these
You know what?
flowers.
Different idea. Amaya, could you put the light show on the cat?
Yeah.
Would you please
Actually,
put the light show on?
I just read another thing. I need you to make a perception check while you're inside the wagon before we continue on.
Uh-oh.
Yes, 22.
22. Okay. So,
We're going to recon.
as you pick up the doll,
I go back in the wagon just to look at
you
it.
know, so you pick up the doll, and as you pick up the doll, you see that the wood on the shelf behind the doll is not flush. Like the boards are not necessarily flush. You push your hand out and you slide back that piece of board. There is a compartment inside the wagon that has a bunch of shit in it. You find the following things.
Oh, okay. Like stuff.
Oh, yeah. Not
So
literal,
we're very
not,
conscious that
not,
we're all still in the.
right, you're still in the yard.
Yeah. Sandy's been in there for a while.
No, I think I thought I went into like.
Oh, you went
change
into
to
the
like
wagon?
calm the tiger. I thought like
Oh,
I
I thought
went
the
in.
tiger
You went
stabbed.
outside.
No, you would have been, the tiger would have been right in the doorway, basically, when
Okay.
you opened, because it saw that there was commotion.
Okay, so
by the
then
door,
I'm
it was
just
then
staying in the
trying to-
doorway. Well,
You got it.
Got it.
All by my lonesome though, right?
So but the tiger's now
I can
out.
see in there.
So
I
like
can see.
Sandy's going inside while
Yeah.
you're like petting the tiger and
Yeah.
talking to him, be like, Rictavio.
Yes, got it.
But my body's hiding in this compartment, right?
What?
Like I'm being very sneaky and stealthy about.
Yeah, so the compartment is about this big. So you slide it back, and there is like a pile of items
And she can see it?
inside. No, she's outside.
Awesome.
But I'm saying if I'm in the doorway, can I? Do I see Sandy's at least searching or?
Yeah, so you see Sandy go inside.
Wait, as I'm opening it, I think hey Papaya,
Yeah.
could you make sure that Tiger hasn't eaten anyone? I'm still really concerned about that.
Hasn't?
Hasn't eaten anyone yet. I'm just
You wouldn't eat anyone, would you? See?
No, what do you
I feel
mean
like
you
you
see? That's what's definitely
Okay, you're
like.
the one that,
it's
you're
up
the
to
one
the
that likes, so you shouldn't like abandon it right when it's.
It's right next to me.
Holy shit.
In this,
Isn't it going?
No, we had to retcon for the doll. So
yeah, we're
all
retconning
saying-
for this thing because I was
We're all
like,
waiting.
oh, there's a whole thing. You open the compartment.
Yeah.
Inside, you find the following things. There is a wooden coffer inside. And you open it, and there are 50 gold pieces inside. The strange thing about the gold pieces is that they don't look like normal coins. On one side is Strahd's face, and on the back is a raven.
Eat that.
You also find 6 gemstones.
Cute. Hey, you know what word just popped into my head that I was trying to figure out the definition of? What's a coffer?
It's like a money box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like a
The
jewel.
medieval
Yeah.
version of
You find a small green leather-bound book.
what this is.
You find 3. They look to be. Have you ever seen like the sort of like equilateral cross? It's not like the crucifix, but it's
Oh,
Like a Templar
like the
cross?
like the Templar cross.
yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah,
That's
so
sweet.
so it's sort of like curls out from the center.
Oh, yeah.
And you find 3 of those in there, and they have a little bit of silver inlaid into them. You also find a short sword. And a healer's kit.
Oh,
Okay, I've been very stealthy about this, right? Because I.
Make a stealth check for me. If you're trying to be stealthy.
Oh yeah, I've been.
8. You have to beat your party's passive perception. So
That is a
highest one's a 14.
unnatural 20.
Yep.
Gross.
You guys are also focused on
Tiger.
the cat.
Kitty.
So, Sandy,
I love cats so much.
if you're in there, I'm not saying like steal anything, but maybe just get some prepay for taking care of this huge ass cat.
Sure, I think and I'm tucking this stuff into my Bodis and my pockets. I have
Okay.
a big dog worker uniform.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm used to this. I've done this hundreds of times. Guys, I think, and I take a few gold pieces out of this, and I find 10 gold pieces, and I just drop them on the shelf, pick them up in my hands. Guess what, guys? You're not gonna believe this, but I pulled out the 10 gold pieces enthusiastically. Alright, are we gonna divide this among the 4 of us, or?
I'm okay.
I think I'm good. Maybe just use that to pay so it's not gonna have to.
Sure, yeah,
Yeah,
Give him like 2 gold pieces. Should
Gold
probably
pieces.
cover everything.
there you go.
And as you guys are walking out, so this is at the moment when they're like freaking out about the cat. You walk up and hand them 2 gold pieces, and the guy's like, move along.
Great. That's 8. That's...
Corin just goes.
maybe next time just distract us with work and we won't have to find huge ass cats.
So, what should we do with all this gold?
I just keep it, Sandy. It's fine.
What do you mean all this gold?
It's 8 gold pieces. We're rich.
I don't think.
Maybe just keep it on hand in case we have to bribe anyone around here or
That's
something
fair.
weird.
And I tuck it in my
So
pocket.
you guys follow the cat onto the road that you came in on. Immediately to your left, you see a store that has a sign with a coffin on it. No words, just a coffin.
Well, this is morbid.
So it's like a blue bottle. I've been thinking about that. Like they could just put blue bottle on the sign, but no, it's just a blue bottle.
That is really
Yeah.
weird. That is really weird. Anyways, can I tell what the store is about? Like somehow like curtained off or something, or can we like look in the window or like kind of get the...
Yeah, so make a perception check as you look. The windows are pretty... They're like sort of fogged over.
It's a 19.
Yeah, so you look inside and you see that there is someone inside working on a coffin.
Okay.
So it seems to be a coffin maker shop.
Has the saber-toothed tiger led us to that place? Or are we...
No, you're passing.
Oh, okay, alright, well that's a coffin shop if anyone needs one.
I figured.
Well, probably not yet.
I just like make eye contact.
Great.
Everyone needs a coffin.
You continue down the road, and people are definitely giving the cat strange looks as you pass by, but it seems completely unfazed.
I actually, instead of doing the light show, I just make the tiger smell really bad.
Fuck, that's worse. That's
Come
like
see
so
Barney.
much worse.
Maya, what the hell?
I'm sure that's just half-heartedly
What?
yelling.
I just have a
Come
question.
see the amazing dancing
Honestly,
tiger.
it would make sense if you like made it smell good. I'm honestly just very much wondering why you made it smell.
People aren't gonna give us, like, wanna look at it or engage with it if it smells.
They already
Yes.
don't want to engage with it. It has
Yeah.
And you hear
to be. They have reasons.
you hear one go, oh god, that smells like shit.
There's more focused on it now. Sense memory is such an important thing. I know.
I'm on the other side of the street. I am not associated
Okay.
with them.
So people are giving you some space, giving the cat some space, and people are like, whoa,
Can I,
freaking out.
Turn to a local.
I was going for more of a
Awesome,
mold
right.
smell. I gotta work on it.
It's small tweaks, but I think you're on the right
Yeah.
path. And I'm not saying I'm
I
a
was
fan
trying
of
to
it.
like, not poop, but
Yeah.
I'll get better.
No, I'm not like I'm
Yeah.
not a fan of it, but I am impressed by
Yeah, it's
by
very,
the
like,
idea of it all.
poop-based.
Yes,
Yeah.
you got to go
I'll work
more
on it.
more sporty.
You guys continue and you enter what looks like the town square. The shops and homes that enclose the town square are decorated with a bunch of limp, tattered garlands, like I mentioned before, that some of them have flowers painted on them. There's one section of the square, there's a row of stocks that seem to be empty, except for
Stonks.
one. Stonks.
That's what my brain thought. I was like, damn, they got their own fucking
Stonks.
I wonder how they update that.
Alright, everybody 3, 2, 1, look at the camera. Stonks.
So most of them seem to be empty except for the last 3, which are occupied at the moment. You see 2 larger forms and 1 smaller form. You can't tell whether they're men or women necessarily because each of them is wearing a large plaster donkey head over their head in the stock.
We're in the wrong place. Like, we need to get ready for probably the most important dinner of our lives.
I honestly feel a little bit more...
Okay, calm down.
Can I
I
find a
felt a
tailor
little
shop?
bit more comfortable
I'm sorry?
with Barovia. I don't know what
I'm
this
looking
is,
around.
but it seems like a weird sex thing.
I'm looking around and I'm trying to see if there's a shop with a shirt on the sign or something.
I
The
would
tailors.
like-
Yeah.
I would like to remove a donkey head.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that with Amaya because I don't like this.
Make an perception.
Like, I don't know if this is torture or if this is a costume.
I was gonna say investigation perception.
I'm gonna stay with the
A
cat.
6. Not.
Good idea.
Asking the local.
Yeah.
Hey, you know any good tailors anywhere to find like a dress or something?
Fuck you.
What? I'm a nice person.
That's what all nice people say.
I find another person. I try to find another person.
Like, my mom makes all my clothes. Sorry.
Ask a third person.
We're just making Matthew voices.
Yeah, there's a tailor shop here. I don't know where. I'm bad at directions, man.
Great. Okay, I'm going to the nearest shop and seeing if there are clothes in it, and if there are, I'm taking them.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, you go to the nearest shop. It is a butcher.
Hey, butcher man. Hey, where'd you get that shirt?
I don't remember.
Cool. Next shop. Next shop.
You go about this process
2 hours
for like
later.
10-15 minutes, and people seem to be really like bamboozled as to whether or not there's a tailor. Some people think there is.
You know what? I find a nearby person who looks like they'd be a local transform into them, and go into a shop.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you go into there is a cobbler, a shoemaker.
Kim Poser.
Clothing adjacent.
Good day, Oscar.
That is me. Hi.
I would say that's not the greatest response, but I have done that before.
Yeah.
I have 100%.
I don't believe I have any shoes that you have ordered.
Oh, that's all right. I'm going to shoes right now. Actually, I was going to a party tonight. Sorry you weren't invited, but these things happen. Like, they're part of my friend circle, but not your friend circle. Like, they don't really intersect.
Don't you have enough of the parties with all the festivals in the town?
I feel like it's more like an after party. Those are the cool ones where you actually.
Oh, so like a legitimate party and not this bullshit that we go
It's
to
not-
like
it's-
every week.
Oh yeah, it's like there's actual booze, dancing.
Wow, yes,
I
it's
know what
definitely a bitch that I
Yeah.
didn't get invited, but okay.
Well, it's.
So what do you need?
I mean, it's also like. It's not a great party. I
So
mean,
what do you need? Dancing shoes?
No, I actually was hoping to get a very pretty dress for. Yeah, for this party.
I didn't take you as a dress guy, Oscar.
Well,
but,
I've been like thinking through some things. I don't know. I just feel like this might be a nice change of pace.
Hey, look, I mean, the town of Valaki is all about hope, right?
Right?
So,
Hope, and I hope I can find a dress for this party tonight.
have you been to Melinda's?
Melinda's. You know, I've heard about her. I don't know. I've heard
I do shoes. I don't.
sketchy things about Melinda's, but
No, she's great.
she's great.
She likes the festivals, not my thing, but she's alright.
Could you give me directions? I don't really go to that.
Oh yeah, so you're going to want to go. It's just outside of the square to the west, maybe like a half a block down.
All right, got it. I'm gone. Keep making those shoes, buddy. Can I?
Okay. Good luck with the dress.
Yeah. Good luck with your whole. Have fun tonight. I mean, not at the party, obviously.
Well, not as much fun as you son of a bitch.
Great. Cobbler guy, gotta love him.
I wrote so much down.
I didn't take you as a dress guy, Oscar.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I wrote down.
Cool. So,
Melinda's.
as you're approaching the people, we'll get back to that in a sec because you got to get through the square. So you guys are approaching the stocks. You pass by a bunch of people going to a fountain in the center of the square that seem to be gathering water from the fountain. The fountain itself is one of the things in Valaki that stands out. It's crumbling just slightly. It's of a man with a...
What is it, Matt?
What's it?
What is it, Matt?
What is it,
It's
Matt?
embarrassing.
What is it?
It's a guy,
Right.
and he's pointing west. And the statue says, "Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the Wolf's Head Jamboree.
Is that actually
Attendance and children required.
Are they like country
Pikes will be
bears?
provided. All will be well." Time out.
I just read that and I go,
Did it just say children required?
Do we need to bring a child? I don't have any. That's gonna be a
I'm
problem.
not technically a child?
Cindy, what?
Oh.
maybe.
Oh, great,
Wait,
great. I don't
who
know
the fuck are you? Wait a second. Who are you?
Oh, well, I'm Oscar. I am
She looks like someone else.
Yeah.
Well, I am Oscar. I'm a sort of a town greeter in this.
No, you're
There,
still
down.
wearing
Sandy.
the Sandy's dock worker clothes.
Did you happen to, like...
Did
Mug
you
someone?
mug a foot?
Oh, God, you found me. Oh. How much do you know? Do I have weapons? I don't have weapons.
I'm gonna tackle him.
Okay, this is going to be a grappling check. Make an athletics check contested by athletics or acrobatics.
We're just all wrong with the ride here.
I just wanted to take
Yeah.
a donkey head
Yeah,
off.
that's right.
I told you there's a lot of shit that you guys are going to get up to in
Yeah, it
Valaki.
doesn't matter. That's an 11, but I see that.
That's an
that
apple.
one.
Yeah, so you lunge at this guy. So Oscar has like stringy black hair and like a really huge Adam's apple and really like gangly limbs and is wearing Sandy's dock worker outfit. And you lunge at this guy who just like sideswipes you. Like it just like looks at you as you like fall into the dirt and like scrape your face.
Wait, with the
Wait,
nat one?
Oh, I thought you got the now. Oh, so you lunge and you tackle Oscar right into the dirt. You have him pinned to the ground by the shoulders.
What do you do to Sandy?
Who
Who sent you?
Who sent me? I don't know. I'm just an ordinary.
I start checking pockets.
Oh God, no! Wait, I'm grabbing my fits.
So
I'm
grapple.
gonna help him check his pockets. Yeah.
You're considered restrained, correct? Wait,
How do I break out?
I
of that?
have.
Grapple isn't technically yours.
Do I have powers?
Isn't the whole
Do I have magic powers?
to help?
No,
with-
grapple is a separate condition.
I have no magic powers.
There's
Yeah,
a lot of
restrained is-
similarities, but they're not
Oh,
quite the
okay.
same.
I always thought that. Like,
Yeah, restrained is a separate condition. So grapple just means that you're being held.
Okay.
Okay, great. Tormir, hold on to him. I'm gonna search the pockets.
Done deal.
Can I
Great. I'm gonna
wrestle?
start going hands in the pockets.
Make an investigation check, and I will have you re-roll to try to break. Because technically this is like 6 seconds
Yeah.
worth, right? So you can roll
Yeah.
again, acrobatics or athletics to try to break free.
Maybe 23.
23. 23. So Corin, you go to start looking through the pockets, and this like tall gangly dude just like wriggles free of Tornir's grasp.
Guns out.
Oh God.
Yeah, both daggers out. And just running.
Just very calm. I'm just very calmly standing like 20 feet away, just pointing a gun at your head.
Wait, what is that?
It won't end well for you.
But what is? It's like some kind of pipe you're holding.
So
out.
you know how like people use magic?
Yeah.
This hurts more than the magic.
Oh.
I know one person that speaks like this.
I'm trying not to meta him in.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
I don't know. So
you
What did you do with their friend?
who's your friend?
The person whose
Sandy.
clothes you're wearing.
Oh,
You're
these
literally wearing
clothes.
her clothes.
You know the bathhouse in this town that we were in? Well,
Take us there.
Well, it's-
Yeah, let's go
Person.
now. Let's
This-
go. We're going.
do you have memberships?
We'll figure that out when we get there.
Wait,
Lead the way.
wait. What's your favorite part of Barovia?
My favorite part of Barovia is this here town.
Wrong. Incorrect. No one in Barovia likes Barovia, from whatever I can tell.
You hear, and you all hear from behind you, make way!
Oh God. Oh.
As 3 people approach the village square from the north. You see a man with It's okay, it's all
It's
gonna
a
be
man.
fine. You see a man with a really square jaw and sort of a broken nose, with his hair pulled back into a salt and peppery bun. He's very burly, flanked by 2 guards with spears. Enter the town square.
What is this man?
I'm going to start dusting off Oscar.
No. I'm immediately gonna go to Oscar. Who is this man?
You don't know?
Do you?
Wait.
Who is he?
Give us a name.
What's his name?
Oh
maybe,
God.
wait, maybe no knife, there's guards.
That's fine.
I'm gonna block the knife. I can't block the knife.
Mary!
It's so fucking short.
Here.
Mary. I shout Mary. Is there anyone named Mary in this square?
Oh,
John, Mary.
The Mary Gambit.
Or John.
The John
John
Mary.
also-
John's a
Gambit.
popular name, right?
You already said Mary.
Yep.
Well, they're married.
Yeah, there's a woman turns by and she goes, yes?
It's me, Oscar.
Oh, hi, Oscar!
Hi, this dwarf, this really weird looking, what do you look like?
I came up fine.
Pale.
I'm pale, dark hair. I just look.
This really pale person who looks kind of vampiric now that I think about it. And this woman who has metal coming out of her face just tackled me in the town square.
Yeah, Oscar's committed some crimes and he's going to be arrested in a few minutes.
What?
Exactly.
We're
Oscar's
driving to
wearing our friend's
investigate this.
clothes. Oscar's wearing our.
Okay, so this all sounds very exciting, but the burger bastard
Axel will be taken to the burgomaster in a second. Don't you worry,
Don't
you're pretty
worry
head
about
about
it.
it.
I'm kneeling. I'm kneeling. I'm kneeling respectfully.
I basically shift so I'm behind Oscar, with the gun pressed like into like between the shoulder blades.
And the guy with the two guards approaches you and says, "Is there a problem here?"
Yes.
Not
Yes,
at
sir.
all,
I have been
actually.
accosted by these 3 individuals who appear to be foreigners, at least different than our own.
What's
Can't be
wrong with
trusted.
foreigners? Wait, hold up. First off, what's wrong with foreigners?
Well, why are you in Barovia? Nobody comes to Barovia.
Keep an eye on this one. I'm gonna turn to the burgomaster. You know this person? You recognize them?
I bow my head respectfully.
No.
You may not know me. I'm very unimportant.
He's committed a crime. We'll handle him.
What crime?
Look, he's wearing our friend's clothes, like all of them, so we're pretty sure he mugged our friend and left them for dead somewhere.
And just like he says, we are foreigners from out of town, so unfortunately the jurisdiction changes. So
Well, let's try this.
excuse
Is
me.
there a bathhouse in this town?
A bathhouse? No.
Excuse me, pardon me, but excuse me,
So
pardon
what's
me.
that bathhouse you were gonna take
Your
us to?
friend, what was their name? Sabine, Sandrew. I'm just rattling different names right now, but did they happen to have this? And I pull out this green book with them when you last saw them.
that could be your green book.
Exactly, because it's in my clothes.
What
That means literally
Can
nothing.
I attempt to intimidate whatever the fuck this is?
I'm going to check for also 8 gold coins. Do you have it? I'm going to look for the 8 gold coins.
8 golden coins. I mean, I have.
Then you wouldn't mind if I checked?
I wouldn't like you touching
Gold
me.
can't
That's weird.
particularly trace to individual.
What crime has been committed?
I've been assaulted by these 3
You
people.
shut your goddamn mouth. This person is wearing all the clothes of our friend who
I
has
was
just
going
gone
to-
missing.
Alright! That's it. We are 3 days away from the next festival. And you shitheads pull something like this. Round them up. Put them in the stocks.
Pardon me, am I part of this
Like
group,
hell.
or because I'm local to this town? Like Mary could attest to that. And I'm not really sure why these people are committing this crime, Your Excellency.
It's absolutely lying.
I hum the Barovia national anthem.
Mary,
I'm
go
a
tell the
patriot.
burgomaster Oscar's last name and we'll see if Oscar knows their last name.
But not that loud. It has to be like secret stuff. Also, look, this is just a huge misunderstanding in just
Exactly.
a.
I would very much like for this to be a huge misunderstanding.
Right.
Right.
I came here to switch the proclamation to the correct festival.
Oh, which festival is it?
The Festival of the Blazing Sun.
So is
Booze.
Yeah.
This is my enthused face.
Alright, I promise you, just let us get him out of here. Is there a tavern or somewhere we could go tie him up? I mean, just quietly take him out of the way, because clearly he...
Absolutely not. If you're a foreigner and you are trying to assault a citizen of Valaki, then that
He's
is
not a citizen.
unacceptable.
I don't know who he is, but he doesn't seem like a citizen.
I'm a citizen.
Like I said, see if anyone can actually identify or recognize.
Clearly this is a
You
very personal
are
matter.
all trying my patience.
Then let us disappear from your sight, and your patience will no longer be tried.
I'm still
I
bowing my
promise
head
you this will
respectfully.
not be a problem. We promise no harm to any citizen of Valaki. We just
And
simply-
yet you want to tie this man up.
This is
No!
not a citizen of Valaki.
Bandy eyes.
this, you know what? It was a expression from where I'm from. To tie someone up means to interrogate them verbally.
But it's also like for the one to be tongue tied. You don't tie the tongue, dude.
I need you to make a persuasion check. That one.
Good or really bad? Oh god.
Whew.
Something tells me that they might have something here. I am going to do my job. These guards are going to watch your every move. And I will figure out how to deal with you in a moment.
Okay, am I still crouching on the ground? Just
Yes.
Dude, is Maddie still by us?
No, Mary's dipped.
Skedaddle, I'm
She
sure, yeah.
fucking dipped out of there.
Great, is anyone by us?
Eddie?
Yeah, there is a small gathering of people that are like looking, like whispering,
Can anyone tell us where the Blue Water Tavern is?
and people are like, doo-doo-doo, not paying any attention, like actively ignoring you.
Great, I'm gonna walk up to one of them and I'm going to intimidate them.
While that's happening, I'm gonna start tying up this one.
I'm just gonna get
I'm
really
gonna
close to
try
them, so that it is hard for other people to see, and just like uncomfortably close,
Okay.
and just like move my cloak a little bit out of the way, and just put my hand on my dagger and go. Here's the Blue Water Tavern.
Make an intimidation check.
I'm gonna go up to somebody else after, but
That's a 10.
They're like,
We just need direction.
huh.
Is
They
that
point generally west.
generally west? Great.
What are you doing?
hi. I'm just going up to somebody. Hi. Me and my friends are having dinner with a very important person. And we're just wondering if you were to happen to know where a tailor of sorts is.
Oh, I know. I'm a local, so I would know that.
Don't care.
You gotta find Melinda's.
Shut up.
I started tying up Sabine.
Wait, I'm gonna start not being tied up.
As
Yeah.
she starts doing that, I'm gonna walk over and just put my dagger to your throat.
You still have a gun
Everyone
pressed up
can
against
see
you as
us.
well.
Everyone can see us,
Clearly,
right?
neither of us care.
Okay, so
Everybody
goodness,
can see
this is a goddamn mess.
We love Sabine. No idea who
Could
you
you
are.
possibly have been prepared for this when we started?
No, I really wasn't prepared for any of this.
Hi, my name's Anthony, and I love continuity checks.
So, you are in front of this guy and the two guards trying to tie up this person.
I'm just trying to bind the wrist so we can get
Guards,
moving. Yeah.
guards.
I'm casting silence.
Now, if this situation you see in front of you, it's not all as that it seems. Allegedly, this man is named Oscar. Has anyone before seen Oscar wear these clothes?
And most people want absolutely nothing to
Okay.
do with this interaction.
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation to make like a mini fireworks show nowhere as far away from us as possible, and while that's happening, I'm gonna shove a pastry down Sabine's throat.
Oh, we're still in silence.
Wait a second. Repeat that?
Fireworks over there,
I'm gonna shove it down her
hallucinogenic
throat.
pastry.
Oh my god!
Silence.
I need you to make a sleight of hand check to cast prestidigitation. And then I need you to make a grappling check.
How do I close my mouth?
That's not one for the prestidigitation, so I'm not covering my tracks well.
Nope.
Would that
People see you go boom, and fireworks go, and people are looking at you. And you take a dream pastry out, and you attempt to shove it in Sabine's mouth. This is a grappling check. Athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
Can I be helping her
18?
grapple him?
13.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. As
I'm so
as
sorry.
Sabine goes to close her mouth, you manage to get part of the pastry in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a bite in there. I'm not trying to like.
That's a 10.
Oh no.
Am I messed up? Am I messed up? Am I? Like, look at my pupils.
Matt's so angry.
No, this is great. You, Sabine,
We will have a new DM next week.
your vision suddenly goes from the town square, then everything goes black around you. You're standing in a black void. You step forward. And as you step forward, it's almost like you step into a puddle and bright, multicolored liquid splashes wherever your feet step.
Is it pretty or weird?
Both. It's... Never mind. I'm not gonna make that reference. I will tell you guys off stream. Anyway!
It was Epic Mickey. Epic Mickey for the Wii. That's the reference.
Anytime you move your limbs, it's like you're moving through quicksand. In front of your face flash a series of strange, disjointed images. You see Strahd in Irina's armor with her hair, swinging the sword around over his head like this.
Is this like a prophecy, or am I just...
No, you're tripping.
Oh.
You're tripping the fuck out.
I'm so sorry.
You see the man who hired you back in Waterdeep, who caught you stealing his horse, playing a game of poker with Madame Ava's tarot cards. It's a weird trip. You are going to be tripping for the next 3 hours.
I watched like a whole
What
Lord of the
time
Rings
is
movie.
Does the
It is
Oscar
before midday.
Does Oscar go limp or?
No, just like slack-jawed and like distant eyes.
Am I moving at all? Am I like reacting to this pastry?
You're moving really minimally. Mostly, it's pretty internal.
Cool, I'm gonna watch and go, alright, let's move him.
And the guy returns, and as you see him remove the proclamation, the wolf head jamboree, replaces it with another proclamation that says, "Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the festival of the blazing sun. Attendance and children required. Rain or shine, all will be well. The Baron."
This.
As you do this, you see his cloak drawn back. He has one arm that he used to rip down the old one and place the new proclamation. And he returns to see Oscar spaced the fuck out.
Am I like drooling or anything, or?
You're just like a little like, and he goes to the door and he's like, "What happened?"
I don't know. One of them fed him a pastry, and now he's like this.
Our friend has a medical condition with his blood sugar. We were trying to figure it out, but
Make a deception check.
Absolutely. Okay, come on.
I really was about to pull the whole like I'm a medic and like, but it's fine.
Well, shit.
Blood sugar. Yes.
No.
You know, I think there are different avenues we could have also
There were
gone
Many
down.
different avenues.
21, and he goes,
Don't we took-
"You know what? At this point, I don't even fucking care.
That's good.
Just make sure that you don't do this shit in the town square, and make sure you're all at the festival, even your medically compromised friend."
Sabine has had a hard life. This
Also,
does not change it.
the whole children required, like,
Yes.
Everyone has to bring a child, or
yes.
children are required to come.
Children, the Burgomaster believes that children are the ultimate source of happiness and hope.
Holy shit.
So what if we don't have a child?
then you don't have to bring a child that you don't have.
Oh.
Oh, so it's not like a children required for entry. It's
And
just
I
No,
don't-
but all the children in Valaki must attend the
okay,
festival.
it's
Do I count as a
mandatory
child? Do I have
attendance.
to come?
If you are a citizen of Valaki, you must come.
Oh. Alright.
Okay,
That didn't
too many
really
questions.
answer
It-
my
it's-
question,
But we can talk about the
Yeah,
age
it's-
later.
no,
I think
it's
that's a very
just
interesting
the-
question. I think we would like answers. But
What's
let's
the,
get.
what's
Unless
the
you'd like to,
talking
unless
about
you'd like
that?
to end up like those fools.
What
When it comes to the
happened-
people on the
What
stocks.
happened?
What'd they do?
Yeah, what did they do?
You are not from Valaki, obviously.
No.
They have been charged with malicious unhappiness. They refuse to partake in the joy of the Burgomaster's festivals.
Not understood. We got it.
Cool, see you see you
Yep.
tomorrow.
We will
We'll
be
figure
there.
it out.
The festival is in 3 days' time.
See you in 3 days.
Yeah, well,
Yes, you
let's-
will.
Let's go.
Yep.
Could you actually point us to the Blue Water Tavern?
And also the tailor.
Where's the tiger been?
We have a lot of questions.
Oh, the tiger is gone.
We're so stupid.
Shouldn't they be charged for making me unhappy? Maliciously, I feel
You
like.
don't know what's happening.
Oh,
You can't
right.
speak
You're
for
right.
yourself at the moment.
You shut your mouth.
I would, but it's hanging because I cannot close it physically.
I'm so sorry. When we find out it's you, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like
I'm
I,
really upset about this, about the fact that you're that it, like.
I think there's a lot of reasons to be upset about this in the future.
I hope you know that our characters, I think, all love Sabine very.
Aw.
We like
I look like
Sabine.
Bloodsport.
It's just you showed up looking like someone else in your clothes, and that's very
And
concerning.
they fear the worst.
These are common clothes. These are dog. I did
No,
not dress.
no one else is dollars here.
There's no port.
This is not a port
It's just
city.
the overalls. Look, it's.
Oh
Here's the
Anyways,
It's
so are the guards gone?
This is what I'm wearing.
Yeah, the one-armed man and the guards.
But I do ask where the Blue Water Tavern is. Sorry, they don't give us directions.
It is, if you continue west, it is hard to miss.
All right, good to know.
Now get the fuck out of the town.
Yes,
square.
okay,
Go.
we're
All
going.
right, I'm gonna take the mysterious person who I don't know
But-
where. Is.
I'm going to go searching for this tiger.
I don't know how long. this
Make a
is
perception
gonna
check at
last, so
disadvantage.
Let's figure this out, and
That's
then
fair.
I think also under the cover of darkness, so there's not people gonna be watching the people.
Okay, that's fair.
Give it some time. There's too many people in the square. They were very attracted to our listeners.
Is that cocked? No, not one.
No, it's cocked.
No, mine, not yours.
That's what I'm saying. I pulled this one away and it fell.
Sick.
It's
That was
cocked
also
again.
cocked.
That's cocked.
What does cocked mean?
It means that it's sort of landed in between
Yeah.
members.
How does that happen? I've never had that.
Just
It usually like lands up against the side of the dice. and
That's
you
why
roll
I use
die.
heavier weighted dice.
Yeah, metal dice don't do
Fine.
that.
Metal dice don't really
on
do
the
that.
metal side, yeah.
Nope. But you escort your stunned companion
Yeah.
down the road as people are staring at you guys.
Do you have him like slung over your shoulders or propped up between two of you?
No,
I think propped up between two
Yeah.
people to make you look drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Our friend is drunk. Leave it alone.
Yes,
Festival.
you all know Oscar.
I really hope Oscar's wife lives in this town because
So you guys head down the main road for a short while before you see a large building with gray smoke billowing from the chimney. It's a sort of it's a tiled roof, and a sign hangs out front that depicts a blue waterfall. You see the tiger outside, scratching at the door.
Oh, look, Kitty.
in.
Aw, there he went.
Thank God we didn't lose the fucking tiger.
Let's let him in. So I'm just gonna open the door and let the cat.
And the tiger runs in. Oh,
Cat seems excited.
Okay, we're gonna drag in our friend right after.
okay. You go inside, and inside you go up a step, and you are in a fairly large tavern space. Immediately in front of you is a bar with several stools lined up in front. There's a larger wooden table off to your left, and several smaller wooden tables peppered throughout this space. There's also a staircase off to the right that seems to lead upstairs.
Going straight to the bar, just kind of scooting putting him up and just going, bartender, could water for our unfortunately drunk friend, and what's your finest mead?
We have mead.
That's my favorite.
Alright, I'll
brand.
try it, of course.
Okay, most people want the wine
Why?
because the mead's kind of old.
Oh, ew. Really? Why?
Bad business
Well,
practice.
there's a winery in.
Ah, right.
I've never had one. I'd like to try it.
Okay.
I'll have a wine as well then.
Yes, please come in and rest yourself from the evils of the land.
Thank you.
This is the only safe place in all of Barovia. At least I think so.
Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, so people are jovial.
My name is Erwin.
Great to meet you, Erwin. Is this also an inn, perhaps?
Yes, there are rooms.
Could we have a room just... I think one room for all of us is fine. I think it's mostly we just pick up a friend.
And Ismark is like 2 rooms.
Smart? No, that's fair.
Oh, that's true.
I don't think we'll probably be here for the night. That's fair. Okay, no, you know what? Yes, no. You're right.
We will most definitely not be going to dinner. So,
And I would hope that dinner does not become an overnight affair. So 2 rooms, thank you.
Yes.
2 rooms. It is 1 silver per room
I just throw down
per
the
night. Okay. That is more than generous. This will pay for your drinks as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
A bit of a stay.
Drinks and no questions.
Most important.
Okay, so we have 2 different kinds of wine. Well, I know we have options here. That's what I said. Well, most people don't want the mead because it's only one option and it's pretty old. and-
As a somebody specializing in meat, I usually go for that first. But I'm very excited to try this wine. It's last place we went to was
So
really
we have 2 different cultivated strains. There is the purple grape mash number 3.
The third.
Yeah, better than the first and the second.
Oh, wow.
Number 1 was pretty good. Number 2 was terrible. Number 3 is the best.
Okay. What they changed from 2 to 3?
More grapes.
And the second option?
The second option is the Red Dragon Crush.
Both crushes.
Mash.
No one. The first one.
Oh,
was
one's a mash. Oh, my apology.
Alright.
Oh, I'm on
I
top.
think I'll have a glass of each, please. Got other.
All right, well, you certainly paid for it.
I will take the dragon one.
It is the better choice by far. At least in my humble opinion, a lot of people like the purple mash, crush, whatever.
Tony, you're having some?
Sure.
But like at this point, we should probably just get a good bottle of each.
And Ismark throws down 5 silver and says, I'll have a pitcher.
But we already paid this much. But it's...
I want my own pitcher.
Oh, okay.
Is this like a refutation type of thing? Do we need to talk about this? Like, everything's fine. I know, a long day. Yeah, I get it.
Let the man drink.
You all
Well, here we go.
almost got us arrested and sent to the stocks where we would have been sitting ducks for you know who.
Well, technically, they said the 3 of us. You guys were not included in that
That's true.
altercation.
That's true. They.
We managed to stay like 5 feet away from you, but I fear that we would have been lumped in had things
said
escalated
3.
further.
Ismark, I apologize for the interference. We got a little bit carried away, and I understand how difficult that could have been. Please, let me pay.
Fine.
Right.
Thank you.
It's the least I can do. I'm sorry for that.
I would like to take my pitcher up to my room, please. And the bartender says, okay, just bring it back. No, don't steal my pitchers. I don't have that many. And Ismark goes, That is fine. And he takes, he looks at her and he says, let's go. And he takes Arena.
I'll give her a quick hug.
She goes, Ismark is just concerned about my safety. Thank you all for getting us here safely.
I'm also going to give her a hug. One of those awkward side ones where I'm just like,
We will,
A little
because you're
tackle, yeah.
really bad, so I'm
we
just
will
like,
go and Ismark will relax. We will meet you shortly.
Yeah, I'll need your help getting ready. And also masking.
Understood. Thank you again. Where is Sandy?
well, we're about
That's
to find
what
out.
the whole issue was about?
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I know.
This hooligan-looking person is wearing all of Sandy's clothing, but it's not Sandy, so we're going to deal with that in a bit. But first, enjoying the wine.
And he came up to us and talked exactly like us.
Okay. And Ismark and Irina go upstairs with the key to one of the rooms.
It has not been 3 hours.
No, it's been maybe about 20 minutes.
Damn.
Um,
I am so sorry, Adam King.
so,
That means not sorry.
I actually think this is a pretty good place to take our break for today. We've been going for just under 2 hours.
Maybe 2 hours and 30
I need
minutes.
to regroup and figure out what the fuck we're doing with an incapacitated Sabine who can't tell you that they're Sabine. So we will be right back, and we'll see you soon. We are back from break. After a very chaotic beginning to our session, our party has found themselves in the Blue Water Tavern and Inn in the village of Valaki, and are currently speaking to Erwin, the bartender. Strange noises.
No one can know where we pee.
Great, so you sit down and Erwin pours you your respective glasses of wine.
Yeah.
So it is very obvious, no offense, that you are not from here.
Oh, really? What gave it away?
Well, between the half metal, it looks great. I mean, the bright multicolored armor and the general lack of not knowing what the fuck is going on around here. You guys seem pretty new. So how did you end up getting here?
Strahd.
Ugh, it's always the case, isn't it?
Does he recognize Oscar?
Let me see.
I hope Oscar's not sober.
He doesn't recognize Oscar. Is your friend okay?
Yeah, it's a combination of medical condition and also being really drunk. It's fine.
Well, he got drunk somewhere outside of the tavern. That's almost more impressive.
I would say a personal stash.
Some illicit, off the market kind of stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, the kind of stuff you drink not because it tastes good. Unlike this wine, which tastes fantastic.
He doesn't have enough to replace my store, does he?
No.
Sorry, the latest shipment from the Wizard of Wines is late. And I'm running a little bit low, but it's...
So maybe you should stop pushing the wine and push the mead for a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like it wasn't really good to give us like 3 bottles of wine.
I was kind of kidding, there is no mead.
Oh. Is the meat like
I
actually
just...
good?
What?
Is the meat like good?
When I had it, it was the fucking best.
God damn it.
Look, I can set you up with some ingredients and set you up with a really good meat that in like 2 to 3 months time will be perfect.
Okay.
Just in case the shipment doesn't come through, you need to.
For 3 months? Holy shit, I'll be out of business if it doesn't come in 3 months. It was supposed to be here 2 days ago.
Oh, really? Do you have any idea why it could be late? We were heading that way at some point, so.
Oh, to the winery.
Yeah, we wanted to try it out. We heard about it.
Oh, well, that is good to hear. It is my family's winery.
Ah,
So what do you think? Do you like this stuff?
this is amazing. This is. Is it actually good? It's like
How's the wine?
Yeah, how's the wine?
Let's see how the wine is.
Wine check.
Wine check.
Wine check.
It's pretty good. It's pretty okay. I rolled. To be perfectly honest, I just rolled for the purple grape mash. Let's see if the red dragon crushes here.
Oh.
That was a nat 20. The red dragon.
Red dragon!
is lit. No, you like it?
I tried the red dragon, and you just see like the brain cells expanding. Just like
As usual.
Shit. This is the best wine I've ever tasted. And I look at like Sam.
Okay, now you're just shitting me. Okay, I know that I said that my family's winery.
No,
like, you don't
I've
even blow
already
smoke up my
finished a
ass.
glass, like a
I
hefty
think
glass.
my taste buds are levitating right now.
You have to be the spokesperson.
If I
for this
didn't
red
have a
dragon.
wine shortage, I would refill your glass immediately.
This
It
man
tastes
is
like juice.
I give him 3 gold pieces. This is just for your trouble, just in case your business goes down. Just holy shit, that's good.
That is so kind of you. What have you been busying yourself doing?
Fighting Strahd mostly.
Yeah, pretty much that, but like it's very passively. I think currently we're just trying to figure out where the fuck we are and doing nothing else.
Fighting Strahd, you say?
Yeah.
Yes.
He doesn't like being shot. We figured that one out.
Dude, and
You shot him.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Tell me about it.
We're doing stuff that I feel like I'm not supposed to talk about, but we were doing some stuff that upset him. And so he came and attacked our wagon, and we fought him.
And you lived?
Well, we have to go to dinner with him tonight. That's like how we got out of it. Yeah.
Oh.
So we're kind of, if you know where we can find like fancy clothes and you know
you might
table
want to go to
manners.
you might want to go to Melinda's. She's the tailor in town.
Where can I go to Melinda's?
Oh shit, that person actually does know that.
Maybe that person is actually from this town.
Yeah. So what? So just drunk?
Yeah, just
Get
we're gonna
drunk.
take him upstairs right now.
Intoxicated is correct.
Yes.
Yes, and we will
so,
not do any more
Just
logistics
caught
on
in
the
like
matter.
fitted like just downward glass. All right, I'm gonna take our friend upstairs. Just to put him down to bed. Any room? Is there a specific room?
No. Well, I figured that are all of you staying in the same room?
Yes.
Okay, that is what I assumed because you only asked for 2 rooms, and I figured you would all want a bed. So, you have a room that is next to your other friends.
Yeah.
But it has 4 beds, so you're going to go up the stairs and go to your left. And literally, the door is you go left, and you don't stop going left
Until you're left.
until it's there.
Oh, not right.
Great. Perfect.
Basically, it's a straight shot down the hallway.
All right, let's get this idiot going.
So, hold on. Before you go, you're really telling me that you tried to shoot Strahd in the face?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be more impressive if he didn't catch it between his teeth. I gotta figure out how to not let that
Yeah,
happen.
Yeah, no, that was badass.
That son of a bitch is... He's good, I'll give him that, but he's a motherfucker.
What?
Yeah. I need like more magical bullets, I guess. Like mine are magic, but not magic enough.
What do you think could hurt him? Like if we were to get it close enough, like what would you say is like known to hurt him? Because clearly you're shooting him point blank now. Like, cool, but not going to do it.
Beats me. I've not encountered him directly, just some of his children. But, you see the wolf heads out front?
Mm-hmm.
We did a bunch of that in the town. This is the only festival that I thought was like a really good idea.
Cool.
Killing some of the werewolves.
Oh, by the way, there wouldn't be a patron of the name of Rectavio here, would there?
Funny guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a room here.
Where the fuck is the tiger right now?
It ran inside and you didn't see it when you walked in.
The tiger didn't happen to bother anyone, did it?
Oh, okay. I didn't know you guys. That's your tiger?
No, that's not our tiger. That's
It's
Rectavio's
Octavio's.
tiger.
We're trying to get back to him.
Well, it probably found him by now. He has
Okay.
a room upstairs, so.
Alright,
Well,
so it's
we did our
either
job.
it's either a fun reunion or we'll have to pay for another room.
Oh, good. Let's go upstairs.
Yeah, might as well.
See you later, Erwin.
Start heading upstairs,
Carrying.
carrying.
What is Erwin dressed?
I'm carrying Oscar's like head and shoulders, like edges, and I'm not being particularly careful going up the stairs because fuck this dude who's still standing.
So you guys go upstairs, and there's a hallway. You do see in the hallway. Boop, boop, boop. Yep. Yeah, so you see that there is a door immediately at the top of the stairs. You go left, there's another door on that same wall, and then there is the door that obviously was indicated to you all the way at the end of the hallway.
Alright, let's go to that one.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Okay, yep, that's your key unlocks that door, and there is a long room. Not much to it. There are 4 beds inside, but that's for you guys.
Alright, I'm going to go lay wherever the fuck this is on one of the beds and just backhand. Wake up!
I'm gonna start tying Oscar up.
Okay. You do so fairly easily.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, none of us have lesser restoration, so we can't really speed this up.
No.
Nope.
Well, I'm gonna go look for this tiger.
How long has it been?
Like an hour.
Like 45 minutes.
Fuck.
Should we get clothes while someone watches?
Mm-hmm.
We take turns? Who cares?
Let's deal with the clothes and then figure out the tiger situation because clearly
Tada.
I feel like they're not going to leave anywhere.
I think I'm pretty set
We
on.
can get you something if you just
Yes.
write down your sizes. Colorful.
Colorful, of course, but you know, I mean, like, you can't just go colorful. It has to be a certain composition, and you know, it has to be something that.
How about you
makes
draw
us-
something?
Yeah, draw
and we'll
something.
show
Yeah,
the tailor that.
Yeah, I'll print something real quick.
In the
if you wanna
meantime,
wait.
Corin starts going through her backpack and starts like taking out all the shit and takes one, just it's very crumpled because it's like a bottom. Takes out one dress that clearly once upon a time was like very, very nice. It's just very crumpled at the moment.
Okay. Okay.
Like, not great. And just starts kind of trying to like beat it down.
Okay.
And then uncrumple it and just kind of holding it up and going,
Okay.
I don't know, I might need something new if this does not figure itself out. I was never particularly good with the laundry.
I mean, the tailor could probably do the laundry part.
Okay, this is an heirloom with like very nice thread on it. The thread cannot get ruined. If somebody goes to the washing and just like puts it on a board and starts scrubbing at it with some kind of fucking brush, it's going to get ruined. I need it to be hand washed.
Okay.
You can pay for that.
I don't know what you think it's gonna be besides hand washed.
I don't know, like sometimes you scrub it with a brush, you can't scrub it with a brush.
That's
Oh,
hand
like
washing.
spot dodging?
No, but like you have to just like literally with your hands.
Yeah, like spot wash.
Like massage it.
Yeah, like massaging it.
Huh.
I kind of don't trust. You know what? I might just get something because I don't trust anyone with
Yeah, you
this.
might, yeah, just get something.
Okay, so how do you paint your
Yeah, I'm painting my thing.
Yeah.
Painting what I want.
Okay.
paint it?
Make a performance check.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm using superiority die.
Oh god.
Which you have replenished because you took a long rest, so you have all 4.
Fucking hell.
I hate this so much.
One. So.
And it could be said that this is like gorgeous. Like it clearly has like very fine craftsmanship. It's like gold thread, gold and different shades of black and gray. Like these like huge scene depicted.
Just
All right.
horrifically crumpled.
Is there a
Yeah,
way to
know that.
purge this muffin or whatever it is?
17.
Unfortunately, the wisdom save sort of is what.
So no one else can like.
Lesser restoration could clear you up.
Lesser restoration would do
Great.
that.
Just none of us have that because none of us are actually healers.
No clerics.
I am.
17.
I don't
17.
know. I did not choose those spells. I chose the
I think it's a higher level than.
Yeah, it's a higher level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doctor, just saying.
Great. What are you painting?
It's well, it's something that's manageable and feasible in the certain time that you have before evening, but something along the lines of not like an acid wash, but something that kind of like starts there and not necessarily gradient, but kind of in sharp edges changes.
Cool.
Sure, that.
And so I'm just like, let's do something like this.
Alright.
Okay, let's go. You're gonna watch over.
Yeah.
Great.
Don't let them get the drop on you.
No, of course not.
So,
Couldn't mind that.
so you're all going, or are you
He's
staying?
staying.
You're staying. Great. The two of you head downstairs back into the main bar, the tap room, and sitting in the bar now is the lion, the tiger, whatever, the saber-toothed tiger, with a very brightly dressed man with pointy ears and black hair, he's just sitting and absent-mindedly petting the tiger as he sits drinking a glass of wine at a table.
I'm gonna go, my baby, and run up to the tiger.
And,
The ringmaster.
And I'm gonna go Octavio.
and he goes, yes, I'm Octavio.
What the fuck is that?
We're really bonded to your tiger, I'm sorry.
Hi.
You let her out?
Yeah, it's a she.
What were you doing in my wagon?
She was slamming her body against the wagon and like
parked
knocking
our wagon
it.
next to yours, and we heard something slamming. We thought it was something that needed our help, and clearly she seemed very intent on finding you.
Oh, she loves me very much.
She missed you. Should have left her there.
She's a cutie.
Oh, thank you. She's my pride and joy.
What is your occupation?
I am a bard. I go around and I perform in the town. I've been.
Is it mine?
You can insight check.
I'm gonna inside check this.
Pointy ears, like Elvin.
Pointy ears, like at least half elf.
7.
He's a bard.
Okay, well, we're
Hey,
gonna
You
what?
have like a family or a
Hey.
couple?
Amaya, we have to go find like something to
Yeah,
wear
we'll
tonight.
get there.
We're going to have dinner with Strahd. We need to figure it out. So.
You're going to do what?
Now we're allowed to tell people?
Oh, that's what we're allowed to tell people because it's fucking crazy.
I'm sorry. You what?
Oh, we're
We tried to fight Strahd. The only way we were allowed to survive is by agreeing to go to dinner with him. So now we're going to dinner with him tonight.
It's the way of
Usually it is my job to tell crazy stories. That is bad shit.
You
Oh,
can
yeah.
take it for yourself. Truly.
Oh, I don't want to tell people that I fought Strahd.
Oh no, you might want to sing about
A
the
story about
stupid
people
who got to dinner with
Who
Strahd.
shot Strahd in
Oh,
the face
well,
and
in
then went to dinner.
that case, why don't you tell me all the details?
I don't need to go through this again, but I tell him like not about Arena, but like pretty much everything else.
Okay.
Corin is just there and slowly motions for Erwin to give her another glass. Just like
Okay. And you see he pays attention very deeply. He's like,
Whoa! Ksenia!
I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought that was intentional.
No.
Close up.
Hello.
I reached back. I didn't realize I was holding my pen like this, and I reached back and it hooked onto it, and so when I tried to unhook. I'm so sorry, stream.
I'm gonna do some checks. You guys keep going. I'm not.
Okay, I'm gonna put my pen down before I do that again. I have to answer myself, apparently.
Leave the cables alone.
It's the cable's right. Can we chop the cable behind? There we go. So now I can do this
Okay.
without.
Alright.
I saw the spiders.
I feel really bad.
So yeah, I tell Octavio way too
Is
much.
that enough to wake me up?
I wish. God, would that be wonderful. So, okay, so you shot him and it caught it in his teeth.
Yeah.
Your friend Sandy swung from a tree onto his carriage, and he let you go?
Yeah, because he was just trying to like test our metal, and like we did kill all his goons, and also we're gonna see him at dinner. So he was like, "Well, I'm not gonna stray too far."
So you are his playthings. Very interesting.
Yeah, we're hoping to use that to our advantage, but you know, could all die.
Well, aren't you just the most resourceful travelers I have ever met? Most interesting.
So what's your deal?
Well, I was a carnival ringmaster. Did the circus for a long time in another land, and then, well, I was brought here against my will. But I'm here now, and it's been pretty nice. I've been staying here for about a month, more or less.
Didn't they say the cardinal thing when we got put there like a week or two ago?
Who's funding these festivals?
Huh.
So, Irene has been so helpful, the wine is so good, and I tell stories to the people here to keep their spirits up.
Well, we have to go, but this was lovely.
No, it was more lovely for me.
I have a friend you would love to meet. Remind me later.
Okay.
So as we're walking out, that timeline doesn't add up, right?
Oh no, absolutely not. I don't know what's going on, but
Is he confused or lying?
I think he's lying, but also I kind of can't tell. And to be really honest, it seems like a waste of time to try to get the answer out of him when we can just literally come back, go up to his room, and without the fuss, just draw our weapons and make him tell the truth. I just wasn't gonna do that in public. And also, Erwin seems like such a nice guy. I don't think it's disturbing him apart.
Well, I mean, just because he lied doesn't mean we have to threaten him if he's not a threat.
Anybody who lies is probably threatening you in some way. Either that, or they will be your ally as soon as they drop the act, and there's kind of no other way to convince them to do so.
Most notably, as you're leaving the
Lauren has
Blue,
ideas.
as you're leaving the
They're
Blue
all
Water Tavern and Inn and heading the other way, you see that there is a second staircase externally in the back. There's also a stable behind the inn for travelers' horses.
Let's remember that staircase for later. Just in case.
As you head to Melinda's. So you were given pretty specific directions from Erwin, and you head to a small tailor's shop where a woman with curly blonde hair sits behind the counter, picking at her fingernails as you enter.
You, Melinda?
Well, yes.
Hello.
Ask about Oscar.
We're looking for some clothing on the nicer end. if anything.
Really fancy.
Oh.
Like really fancy. And we
What's the
discussed
thing?
like
Oh, is it for the festival?
no.
No, it's for a personal mission of sorts, but
Like if you had to dine with royalty, kind of fancy.
Oh, that's so nice of the burgomaster to invite people to dinner. How nice of him.
Higher. We're really trying to impress the person we're seeing. So like, even think more important than the burgomaster.
So just all right. What are we thinking?
do you have that drawing for Tornir, yes. We also have a friend who
we have a friend who needs
comes
it.
with us, but also like needs some clothing.
Did you write measurements or like your size? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Ooh, how inventive! This will be fun. And for you too.
Would you be able to watch this? To figure it out? It's an heirloom. It's very
Oh, it's
intricate.
beautiful.
I
What was this crumpled in a sack for 6 months?
try 3 years.
Could have fooled me, but sure. I could give it a wash. Do you want me to trim it or something? Put some detailing on it?
No. This is a family.
Well, I make clothes.
It's a family heirloom. I'd rather. Okay, if you could maybe bring it up a little bit to date.
So more like me or more like me?
I don't know what that means.
Do you want the neckline or the hemline to be shortened?
No, leave the hemline long. Maybe the neckline can be dropped a little bit. It's looking a little.
Matronly?
It's yes. It's the
I'm just offering suggestions.
No, that is exactly what I would have thought. It did belong to my great grandmother.
May she rest in peace.
Sure.
Well, I'm assuming it's 3 greats that she's certainly passed on by now.
Oh, definitely.
Alright, I didn't mean to say anything insensitive.
You could see it right there on the embroidery. She was an interesting woman.
Yes. That's certainly one way to put it. It's a beautiful garment there.
But I think we want to look at some of your gowns. I'm more just curious more than anything. She needs something.
Yes, I need something.
Well, what a beautiful complexion. What do you typically wear when you dress up?
This. And I'm still in like a spring
Like
white dress.
Sundress.
Like, yeah, sundress.
Yeah. She's like, oh dear, nothing corseted or
Never wore a corset.
no gowns.
Get ready. It's like a nightmare from hell.
I mean, you are trying to impress her, aren't you?
Yeah. Okay. So our rules, we said simple and like red and brown tones.
Okay.
But other than that, go crazy.
Do you have anything in the velvet, perhaps? Something
Oh.
rich fabric.
Oh, I do have some red velvet. So what I'm thinking is plunging neckline. What? Keep up with the times.
We wanted to look like she's bleeding. Like just a whole mess onto the floor. But like hot.
Oh, so what if I did something that was like goes around your neck and then cuts here and is almost entirely backless? Like a little bit of trail at the end of the gown?
Leave the neck exposed, right?
Yes.
The neck.
Perfect. All right. Come down. Need to take measurements.
This is the weirdest
Arms
thing
up!
I've ever done in a D&D. Officially, this is the oddest moment
This
I've ever
is-
experienced.
Not stuffing a pastry.
This is at least the 3rd time I've spent an entire or like half a session on clothing.
I've never done this, so this is interesting.
This is what we're used to.
Yeah, this is like
Shopping trip. Yeah.
D&D shopping.
Yeah.
What? She takes her measurements. She asks you to hold the garment up to you so she can make some. She like puts some pins in things. She's like, all right, give me a couple hours and I'll have it ready for you around 2 o'clock.
That sounds good.
Alright.
I don't have anything else to wear. Nobody's decided to come with me for new festival clothes. I
you-
don't know why.
Do you also have shoes or?
Well, there's a shoemaker. Oh, well, he's a temporary shoemaker. The actual shoemaker's in prison.
Oh, like the stocks or like prison?
Yeah, like in prison.
Ew. Not joyful enough, or?
That's exactly right. He actually spoke openly about the festivals, and well, that's what you get.
Well, that's interesting.
Cool.
In terms of we're both wearing corsets, yes.
Oh, we're both. Is the dress she's designing for me corseted?
Yeah. I'm going to have to wear one of them.
yours is yours wouldn't be.
That's fine.
Okay, great. Is there something more flexible so that I don't have to get impaired mobility?
Oh, no, of course. I mean, I don't want anyone to not breathe. I mean, it's supposed to enhance your figure, but I don't want you dying in the middle of an important dinner.
Fair enough.
God knows that happens too often around these parts.
Whoa. Of course, it's really that bad.
We'll try
Sure.
one on someday. They're not great for, being able to kick someone in the face.
Who do
Because
you
it would
kick in the
rip.
face during a dinner?
Oh, don't worry about it. Anyway, let's go! And on the way out, I'm explaining to Amaya, I'm like, so it's like really rigid, so like you kind of can't like bend yourself to like get someone like really high up.
Because it would rip?
No, it actually like holds you in, so you can't move your body. It kind of constricts you.
And I kind of rap against my rib and you can hear like the clanking of metal.
Yeah, it is like so that you can't like bend at the waist almost. Like you cannot bend anywhere. So it's like that is like I guess, but like you can bend and touch your toes, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you can't do that in a corset.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? Sucks.
As you exit the dress, as you exit Melinda's tailor shop,
You also seem very interested in everything being very low cut, which I don't know how I feel about that.
you see off to your left, further down the road, a large stone church, which is one of the more notable buildings in the area. You would also see on your way back to the Blue Water, I'm assuming that's where you're heading back to, you would see a large building that is a mansion of some sort off to your right. So we're heading right back to the Blue Water?
I'm gonna stop at the church because what the fuck is this?
Alright, I'll follow.
Was this like a 2-hour and 40-minute trip, or?
We're
be
about
close when we
halfway
get back,
through at this point, so we're getting there. In real time. Okay. So you're heading towards the church?
Yeah, I want to go to the church. Bro.
Okay. So it's a large stone church that seems at least a few centuries old, with a pretty large steeple.
Can we tell what it's dedicated to?
Yeah, you make a religion check.
Don't think so.
I also want to know though.
That's gonna be a nat 20, but it is a 19 for me.
Yeah, so you look at the stained glass windows around the edge, and they're all scenes depicting tales of the Morning Lord.
Oh shit.
Yep,
My dude.
my guy.
Corin sneers. Because that is just,
Something wrong?
it's the Morning Lord.
Okay. Did he
Fun.
do something wrong or?
Oh no, it's just funny to me. That's all. People devote their whole lives to gods as if gods would help them or...
Well, I mean, clerics do exist.
They're stupid as hell. They're very misguided people, I think.
It works for them.
Define it works.
They get magic without having to study or put any effort in,
They can
really.
heal
Yeah.
people.
That is laziness at its peak. They become lazy people who follow a rhetoric and like a moral code, and for what?
Oh, I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying it's effective.
My ass.
Okay, are we going into the church or just looking?
No, I'm just looking at it. I don't want to go
Cool.
inside. Yeah,
Great.
no reason to go inside.
Alright, let's head back
You
to the...
see outside the church there is a young man with
Is he hot?
he's pretty attractive in a brooding sort of way, carrying a shovel,
Ooh, hot.
and his tunic is covered in dirt stains, but super hot.
Are you digging a grave? Because we're good at that.
Are you a great?
I'm sorry.
Why do you have a shovel?
Oh, yeah, in case I ever need to dig any graves.
Holy fucking shit.
Couldn't you just like leave the shovel and pick it up when there's a grave to be
Doug?
Well, I was recovering the grave recently, like earlier, and also I like to protect myself.
We really should get something better than a shovel for
I
that.
would agree with her.
Like at least a knife or something.
Oh, I don't have any money for like a weapon or anything.
Oh, and we still haven't talked about how much money I had from the like pouch, but it's a lot.
It's like 1,000 gold.
Cool.
What? Wait.
So I pull out like
From the pouch that her boss gave her in Waterdeep to buy the adamantium.
so I would know how much like a dagger costs generally, right?
Yeah, you would know.
Anyways.
It's like, yeah, I don't have enough money for a dagger. Gunter and Yelena, like, charge way too much.
Yeah, they do.
You know, I think they're, like, ripping people off, but they still won't sell me, so...
There's nowhere else you can go?
Oh, I don't want to leave Valaki.
That's fair. Okay, so what would a normal dagger cost?
It normally
I know
costs
this.
around 10 gold, if that.
Yeah, like,
Really
like I think, like, I don't know, like,
5 for normal, 10 for
my dad always told me that, like, it would be, like, 5 gold.
And they're charging what?
Like 30, 20 sometimes. I don't make that much money.
Okay, I give him 30 gold.
Why?
Because you should have a dagger. But also, you try to get them to sell for 20, because that's a ridiculous amount. But if you have to use that much, use it. But like, try to get them to have, be like, I only have 20 gold. But if they won't budge, then you go to 30.
Whoa,
You know?
Cool. What's your name?
Amaya.
It's nice to meet you.
Cool, should we get going?
Yes, please.
Is Oscar attractive?
Yeah, he's like Oscar's like,
With his stringy black hair.
yeah, he's like,
Snake fast looking motherfucker.
no, I was gonna say he's definitely like scene kid, like if that's your vibe, like,
A scene kid?
yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, I'm so old. I'm so old.
No, we all know what a scene kid is.
Yeah,
That's a gap in knowledge. Not age-based. Promise.
I just literally had a heart attack. It's sort of like a alt offshoot. Think like,
Hot Topic.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Here you go. Here's
Well, like
some
Hot
images.
Topic when we were in middle school.
Are there any guys?
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, okay.
No, that was
Arguably early MCR. Or at least early MCR
love
with
MCR.
bands.
Remember,
There's
they can
this.
see your computer.
Good.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Alright, let's move on past.
And as you leave, he's like, hey, you seem really nice. Just be careful. There's some not so good people in this town.
You're the one who's had a dagger. I don't need to be careful, you do.
Yeah. You're right. Forget I said anything.
Cool.
No, who would you say are the not nice people?
Just look out, you know.
Yeah, at this point, I take out my own dagger, raise it to his throat.
Whoa, whoa.
I didn't do
Names.
anything. I didn't do anything. I swear.
Names.
I didn't-
Names.
Calm the fuck down.
I'm fully calm. Names.
Put the dagger down.
Names.
I'm gonna smack the
Make an
dagger.
intimidation check.
I'm smacking the dagger away.
7. God damn it.
He goes. Put it down.
I'm gonna smack it away.
I'll just take it. No, I'm good. I'm gonna put it away. Fine, you won't tell us names? But good to know that there's some, not so great people who might just drop something.
Just saying there's people that want Valaki to not be so safe.
Does it have to do with the festivals?
No?
I feel like the festivals is its own issue of like oppression
That
and
just seems weird.
like
The
brainwashing.
The festivals seem really, really
that feels
weird.
like its own thing. Safety's like,
I know you're not allowed to talk bad about the festivals. Don't worry, you don't have to talk
Yeah,
bad.
don't make me talk bad about
No,
the
don't
festivals.
worry, don't
yeah,
worry.
no, you're good. We
Okay.
get it.
Those people in the stocks, you don't have to know who they are, do you?
Well, I know them, but
Are they your friends?
not really. But they come to the church, or they used to.
Interesting. Okay, don't worry, friend. Go get yourself a dagger. She's not wrong.
What was your name again?
Milivosh.
Alright, Millie Rock.
I didn't make that up.
Alright, Millie Rock.
know you didn't.
Go forth, Millie Rock.
Alright, Millie Vanilli.
And you can play back
Mel.
out.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah, you can call me Mel.
Stay safe, Mel.
Guys, that's
Thanks. You too. And if you need to be somewhere safe at night, you can come to the church.
What if we have a friend who needs to be safe?
Yeah, the church is a safe place.
Safer than the tavern?
No, the tavern's okay. Erwin's, he's a good guy.
Alright.
The Church of St. Andrel, special.
Okay, thank you, friends.
Do I recognize that name?
Make a history check
Wait, doesn't have the
with disadvantage.
monastery that we talked about?
No, that would be the Abbey of St. Markovia.
That's the Abbey of St. Markovia.
Disadvantage. Oh shit, I rolled so bad. That's an 8.
You don't recognize St. Andrel.
Alright, we better get going then.
Yeah, I hope I see you around.
Stay safe, Mel.
Mm-hmm. Nice kid. Seems to have grown the spine at least, but he really does need a weapon or two.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna make it.
I mean, I'm proud of him for like standing up to me when I put him in danger, but like,
Is he really nervous?
he seemed really nervous and I don't know why. Also, the church, do you think we should bring her there instead of...
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out, but he doesn't seem to know which one's safer.
And also, we don't know who's at the church. We know the barkeep, we know he's like...
And that's like, if he's working there and he's not even armed. But maybe the church is better to keep a vampire away. I don't really understand how vampires work, to be honest.
Neither do I, which is pretty weird.
Why is that weird?
Well, I've spent my time like studying them and like trying to learn about them.
You a vampire hunter?
No, not really. I just have a special interest in them.
Oh, you're not one of those people who wants to get bit, are you?
Oh God, no, no, ha ha ha, no, absolutely not. That is the last thing I would ever want.
So you don't want them dead, but you don't want to be them. Why do you care about them?
Well, I want to learn more about them. I really do, and it's very difficult to learn about them in places that don't have them.
But why do you care?
I mean, doesn't everybody search a specific type of monster? Right? Like, there's everyone
No.
the people... Really?
It's weird, that's why I'm asking.
I've met plenty of people who only hunt one type of monster in their lives and don't necessarily have a purpose or choice.
You spend a lot of time with hunters?
Quite a bit, yes.
But you're not one.
I'm not good enough to be one on my own, no. I've only started doing this pretty recently, so, there's a learning curve and I'm still kind of on it.
Alright.
Okay. You head back to the blue water. At this point, there's maybe about like 40 minutes left before Sabine wakes up.
Oh, I fully looted Oscar.
What?
Okay. Make an investigation check.
buddy.
At advantage because zombies.
Mark, I'm so sorry you got murked.
I'm so against PvP violence, but here we are.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't think this was a thing!
We're aggressively not metagaming. And we
Yeah,
are
like
so
it's the opposite of metagaming.
aggressive non-meta.
Yeah, that's a 17.
Yeah. So
Well, you get in there.
You get in there. Oh no.
yeah, you get in there.
What is he gonna find?
Every
what-
crevice.
Yeah, I would say that you. What are? Give me like one or two things that Sabine would have more heavily concealed
Oscar
than
is
other
mostly
things.
undressed, and the two
Well-
of us just
More heavily concealed. Let's see. Probably not the doll. Or okay.
Oh
she
yeah,
would
no, this is
keep-
gonna look real bad for you.
Well, no, I mean I have stuff that you didn't know that Sabine had.
I know.
So
Which makes you look like even more of a thief.
I guess, yeah. Well, that was probably my stuff they put in the clothes I stole. So, the green book seemed really important. So I
Okay.
have that. And I also have a hand drawing of my best friend from the academy, which I had kept for several years.
Do you have anything on you that identifies you as Sabine?
Well, what's in my let me see.
Letters or
Got my burglar's pack. You know, that slingshot. The crowbar, last I saw it, was wedged into that
I'm sure you would have grabbed it.
wagon.
Well, because it was taken out by
Right, so-
Amaya.
Yeah. So I have everything that
Okay.
they know would
Okay.
they know that they're my clothes.
Okay. So you guys get back to the Blue Water. Are we stopping at all, or are we going upstairs?
going straight
going,
upstairs.
yeah, going straight
Okay.
upstairs. Give me the
How
wave
naked is
for
Oscar?
How naked is Oscar?
Not naked.
Not naked, but rifled through.
Yeah, pocket
Okay,
rifle.
okay.
Just come in. What the fuck?
What?
I guess it's valid.
I feel like we're going through Sabine's shit. Like, this is Sabine's clothing, so I feel like it's Sabine's
Well, we don't
shit.
know how much of this is Sabine's and how much is stuff stolen from other people and how much is
That's
this guy's.
true, because clearly some douchebag.
Well, here's the thing. This is what you need to look at. Did I find the coins?
Yes.
Look at this.
I'm sure those are just common coins.
Check the other side.
Holy shit. I would assume those are the coins of this area.
Have you seen them before?
No, but that's wild. I've been just paying with regular gold pieces. Like, I've been going, like,
Yeah, you see the gold, you see the holy symbols, you see.
Why have a separate currency if not because you're in an inner circle?
We also find a short sword.
And the short sword!
Couldn't.
So this should be like, we're interrogating to find out about Strahd at this point.
I think
agree.
so.
Yeah.
I think
Isn't
they
it normally like the Snotty people? It still doesn't look like the
Well,
Snotty.
they said that he had eyes everywhere.
Yeah, maybe he's one of those people who who's working for Strahd. And that little boy said that there are people here who wish that things weren't so happy.
You guys talk to a little boy?
And there was a grown or.
I mean, he's older than me.
For context, he was younger than I am.
There's still a weird age range that I'm not sure where that
Like,
falls
we're in between kid and adult.
20s?
Like, dad.
Yeah, like late teens, early 20s.
See, I was
So, like,
shooting.
same as Corn.
I was
Yeah, so like older than me.
Okay.
Definitely, like, a very nervous looking young lad.
Okay,
He
we're
was
talking.
really nervous.
We're talking way too much about this kid.
It was, like, very similar. He would, like, really want some berries and cream. Like,
This berries and cream.
Is that what kids want?
Berries and cream, yes. Berries and cream. Little lads.
Just a little lad who loves berries. And cream.
They start first. Do you want to sponsor us?
High fruit industry. If
So
you'd like to
seriously.
sponsor.
Hi to the no longer in production Berries and Cream Starburst. Sponsor us.
Also, those little yogurt balls. I think.
Oh!
Those they were so good.
Yes, yo! Yes!
I- Asked
Absolutely.
friends for them because my parents didn't. buy them.
Alright, okay. How about we just sit here and wait and do nothing else until
We can go to when Sabine wakes up. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think
we
we're gonna
finished
sit
Mark enough.
Yes,
Yes.
Great.
Great. You wake up.
Great.
You're tied up.
Are there any side effects to this 3-hour drug trip?
No, but you were tripping balls.
Do I
man.
remember it?
Like, yeah. It's like everything. Like you're in the middle of riding a wagon over a waterfall into the open mouth of a werewolf as things come back into focus.
I just stare blankly in space.
Well, hello there, friend. Would you like some water?
So,
Would you like some water?
przepraszam, nie pamiętam.
You broke his fucking brain.
Oh fuck.
I did a decent amount of research, and they don't do that. I think he's fucking with us.
Oh, are you fucking with us?
Przepraszam, kto to jest?
Funny thing is, I can understand him on the other end. Good players, this is really funny.
So, what language are you speaking, just in case any of us do speak it?
I don't even think he's speaking any language.
Wait, are you asking me?
Out of
Yeah,
character.
yeah,
Okay.
Polish, but I barely played it.
Yeah.
But what would the D&D version of what you're asking?
What?
Zembian.
Zemian. I am speaking Zemian.
Not I, so it's me.
I'm sure staring around, looking at everyone, and I suddenly look down and see the. I really should be studying, but and I just start like pulling at the ropes.
Straining at your. Yeah.
No.
Hey, about the I
I hold in place.
Toto yes.
You were speaking common a while ago. You'll go back to common, or you'll stay here.
I look very quizzical, and I'm just.
Oh, so sad. Okay, he's staying here for a little longer. You don't get food or water or free unless you start speaking common again, because we know you can do it.
I'm not laughing in the game.
I know.
right?
No, I
Yeah.
I'm just. I've done this so many times, and like in my changeling form, my expression is always blank. So I actually like have to put effort into making my face.
Expressing.
Yeah. It just doesn't come naturally to me.
I'm gonna flip one of the coins.
Yeah,
off.
that's a did. I'm.
Alright, and I go onto one of the beds and just like literally pull out some tools and start futzing around with stuff, completely ignoring.
Okay.
I'm gonna flip a coin onto his chest
Okay.
and then hold the coin because you probably can't see it. And just go. Okay. So this. Okay.
Okay.
So this is from what we can understand, currency is Strahd. You don't have to agree or disagree. We pretty much ascertained that. So what we want to know is how long you've been following us, where you've come from, and what objectives you were told to have.
Korva.
I
What's
hit
the
him.
language called again?
Oh god.
Okay.
Zembian.
Roll an unarmed strike.
It's technically a form of common. It's not. I don't think
It's-
technically registered as a language. Like as a.
Zembian is
Is
a
it like
language.
technically considered language in
Nope.
Raw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, because the funny thing is that I finally figured out where I'm locating myself, and I picked the village, and I actually do think.
21.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Well, that's not a. That's.
But there's some language that we're supposed to be speaking that's not common that I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay. What did you roll?
I rolled a 21.
That hits.
You take 4 damage. Isn't it also? Wait, are you restrained? That's not how that works.
He is restrained, so you technically have advantage, but.
Oh, are you going for prone? Gives you crit automatic.
That's what I was
Is that it?
No.
No, good.
What?
We're not actually
Yeah,
counting.
no.
Check your.
I'm not ruling that way because this is player versus player.
Yeah, can I pull it and have it just be 1?
Yes. You
Only
can
one.
you can do minimum damage.
I'll do normal.
3.
If it's a base 4, is it base 4?
What do you mean?
'Cause
No,
it's
you can
4.
intentionally
Can I-
pull back.
You can
I
intentionally
do
pull
one?
Yeah, you can go down to 1.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. So we'll be doing more of that.
I just start talking a stream of
Okay.
like, okay, can I say what I'm saying in Zemian?
Yeah.
Look, I don't know who you are. I woke up like this. My name is Oscar. I'm from the village of I guess Oscar is the same in both languages, so
Yeah.
I picked it up.
So you hear the word Oscar. You hear the word Valakiri.
I moved here several years ago, and I don't know if this is some kind of spell or something, but can you understand what I'm saying?
How long do we give him before we just kill him?
Not that much longer.
Okay. Let
Where
me
is
know.
our friend Sabine?
You common?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Basically, I'm trying to pretend that I originally spoke Zemian, but I learned Common when I got to the village,
Okay.
and that the spell the pastries have essentially caused me to go back 5 years and not remember
Okay.
any of the Common.
So I don't usually like doing this, but I'm gonna have you roll deception against your insight.
Great.
Alright.
I'm breaking all of Matt's rules as a kid tonight.
14.
Oh.
13.
Okay.
Great, so I don't know what happened, but you're wearing Sabine's clothing, so either do you know where she is?
Sabine?
Sabine! Where?
Lassen says her name is Sandy sometimes.
I shrug my shoulders.
Great, we can fix this really, really easily.
I
So
point at the rope.
I'm going to grab onto Oscar
Okay.
and cast Shocking Grasp as a cantrip. Yeah, so that is. How the fuck do I do this?
Is any part of me not tied to any other part of me?
Nope.
No, I
That's
think
thorough.
because you were zonked out, I think it's a pretty rough situation for you.
That's a 19 to hit.
That's yeah.
Great, and so then you're gonna take 1d8 lightning damage.
And you're gonna do full damage.
Should. And if you don't have any metal armor on you, do you?
Nope, I am in my Dark Workers.
Great.
That's D8. No, it's
You only use rogue.
Is
Yeah,
it
leather
me?
armor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Not like diamond prison boys.
So 2.
Nice.
Not too bad.
Alright, so can I move? Is there any
No, you are restrained.
So that's one. Alright, where's Sabine?
can I bang my head against the wall?
I think
I'm trying.
territory.
I think I intended to keep you in the
Okay,
same
I need
bed,
to
but
know
don't
what
know.
is your intent
Okay,
here.
I want to leave so that I can run back as Sabine and be like, oh my god, you guys, I have the craziest story.
Dude, I think that's the last
gone.
thing that's gonna happen.
Okay.
I think just speaking
Alright.
very candidly, that is highly improbable. That you are going to be able to
You
get
can
away.
try!
Okay,
You will more likely be knocked unconscious or get
Killed.
seriously hurt before that happens.
Okay.
You can try though. You can
No,
let's
no,
try.
Oscar, he,
Cora has no goal about
I'm not sure what Oscar's
torturing
wisdom is,
people
but-
into information.
okay, and I say this in common. I don't know who Sabine is, but I can take you to the place where I found these clothes.
No, tell us where.
Again,
Do I trust?
I didn't.
Yeah, insight. I'm gonna
Tell us
insight
where you
that.
found the clothes.
Alright,
It's an 18.
I went to a house and someone was taking a bath there.
There are no bathhouses in this town.
It was a house with a bath in it. That's what I meant, a bath house. There was a space in between those words.
I'm going to have you roll deception again. There was insight rolled against you.
It's an unnatural 20.
God damn it!
Okay.
Great.
Continue.
Yeah, fine. Lead us to this bathhouse.
What house? No,
I'm so sick of that.
not leading. Tell where the house is.
Melinda's.
We were just there.
We have
It's a
her house.
store. It's a store.
She has a house too. She
Okay,
lives in it.
I'll go back and check in with Melinda.
Yeah, great. I
Guys,
will
here's the thing. We're spending way too much time on this.
We need to find
There
out
were
where
4 of us,
Sammy
and
is.
now there's 3.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is we're spending too much time.
I'm going to shocking grasp Sammy
Yeah.
again.
What?
So
I
that's...
told you the truth.
No,
What
but
are
you're
we
not
doing
telling
for
us
tonight?
where. You're not
I'm
telling
just
us.
saying.
I can lead you there.
No, I will go find Melinda's house, my own. You can stay right here. And if you're lying, I will come back knowing you have lied, and I will hurt you.
I can just take you there.
No, you won't.
Oh god.
So when I come back, think about how angry I'm gonna be if you were lying. Because I care very deeply about my friend Sabine, and if I find out you were lying to me about her whereabouts, you will be hurt.
I stand behind this too.
Wait, you
It
care about
doesn't-
Sabine?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the whole reason we're doing this.
Well,
We've made that clear from the start.
We just want to know where she is because, like, to leave her.
Because you
clothing?
stole all of her
Yes.
shit.
You did, yeah, you stole her shit and then walked up to us.
That seems like something somebody who killed somebody for information would do. This is like horrible.
well, I didn't know you were friends. Otherwise, they probably would have just.
Oh, great! So you did something to Sabine and then walked up to us not knowing that we were her friends.
Yep. Small world.
So what'd you do to her?
Yeah, exactly. You should have been doing something.
Oh, so
to
you
us.
did meet
Clothes.
Sabine.
I didn't see her. I mean,
How would
You have to steal someone to steal their clothes.
she was taking a bath.
Sabine did not wander off for 2 seconds and start taking a bath.
Well, do you know her?
Enough to know she wouldn't do that.
She's wandered off plenty of times. I don't actually.
Not for a bath.
Well, when was the
I
last
don't
time
know. I don't know why she wandered off the first
She's a
time.
spy. She likes investigating stuff.
She's a dock worker.
Question.
No, she's not.
Oh.
When was the last time you had a bath as a group? No, not to pry or anything.
We need
Days.
to take baths. That's
Well, there you go. Maybe Sabine was just too nice to actually tell you that she really wanted to take a bath, and you were too busy adventuring.
Yeah, except for this, and I prestidigitation and everyone smells fine.
Well, that's just
Wow.
Is this what? Is this
a clean smell?
Have you never used soap on here?
It's also germ. Like, do you know what germs do? You know what
I'm,
germs are?
I'm not going to answer this question right now.
I don't think
There's
so,
also
per
dirt.
se. Like, you know what filth is.
Right.
You know what disease
Fine.
is.
Melinda's house, and I definitely will go there and find Sabine and
Yep.
not find no one and be very angry with you.
Yep.
Is that what you're committed to?
That's fine. Yep.
So I just
Fine,
want
if
you to
you
know
go
I
there,
will
so
not
that's
be
not
held
going
responsible
well.
for what I
I'll
do
stay
when I
with
get back.
this one.
Okay,
The
great.
shirt, you seemed pretty maybe keen on the idea of going and seeing.
No. I'm going to stay with this one, and why don't you go with Amaya? Just so.
Do you want another pastry just so we don't have to worry about him trying to escape?
No, let's not do that was a long time.
Well, that was a full
I have
pastry.
plenty more.
If
I
you want
can
to
do.
do, wait, that's a full pastry. If you want to do half a,
I think I actually only gave half, right?
It was just a bite.
That was a singular bite of one.
Oh god, we're not doing that again. Okay, why don't you go with her so we have backup that he can't claim that she's lying or something weird.
Sure.
So we have 2 people, and I will stay with
Alright.
this one.
Sabine's very protective of her seat. Like, only 3 other people know.
No, I
Oh no, we
completely
understand why you're
that.
doing this, and we
Yes.
get it.
This is
Yes.
a rock and a hard place
Yes.
situation.
Yeah, I
Are you guys
don't
leaving?
know what I'm gonna do.
Are you guys leaving?
What?
Yeah, we go.
Am I gonna die?
Oh god, I hope not. I hope it does not come to that.
I know, we're literally avoiding our murder hobo characters just so we don't actually kill you.
Are you actually going to stay here?
Yes, no, I'm not going to leave. Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay.
Somebody
I'll show you Melinda's.
Oh, yeah, I did want to see my lens.
Okay, so we go.
Okay.
Alright.
It's actually just about the time that you're closing.
The second that they're
anyway,
gone-
so-
The second that they're gone,
Ask her about Oscar. She
No.
knows who I am. Okay.
fucking hell. The second that they're gone, I'm just going to snap my fangs out and just go to.
Oh god,
Oh my god.
you're one of them.
I'm not one of them. But you know what? I could be. What happened to Sabine?
What happened to your mouth?
Hey, cheers to not being in a vampire situation or whatever fuck situation.
Holy fuck.
No, I'm absolutely absolutely trying to intimidate the shit out of you.
Oh,
Like,
I'm very intimidated.
okay, good. What happens to me?
I'm just a humble dock worker / whoever Oscar is, and
Great. I can get the truth out of you with a very simple way. Do you want to go that way?
what way is it?
Just gonna.
Wow, I'm assuming that was meant to be like. Okay.
I just start to lean down and slowly. I'm rolling back your sleeve. I'm just rolling back your sleeve. Just very carefully, very meticulously rolling back your sleeve.
Oh, okay.
Oscar's like, wait a minute, this turned into a bad situation to a great situation.
Okay. I am going to have you roll an acrobatics check at disadvantage.
I wish there was like a true disadvantage. Like
You can choose acrobatics or sleight of hand.
Oh,
What is he trying to
acrobatics.
See if there's any mobility to.
Yeah, I am getting out. I'm motivated by my.
No, I understand that.
Question: does
We
being
get it.
a chain of link allow you to change the dimensions of your limbs?
I don't believe
Don't think
so.
I think you can change size.
You can change size to be one size.
Definitely enough to wiggle free from a rope.
Hold
You have
on,
to
let's look
transform
at
in
changeling
front
rules.
of. I'm gonna guess. Look it up for real. I'm gonna guess you can change enough to break free of ropes, but then you'd have to change in front of Gordon.
Oh my God! Is that a
Nah.
Is that blood over there?
Weak.
Okay.
For someone who's constantly lying to people, it's crazy how terrible she is at lying to people.
Yeah, this is why my characters are an open book, because I can't deal
You
with
can
this
also
shit.
adjust your height and weight, but not so much that your size changes.
So you're a medium
So I can, like-
to a medium can still wiggle free.
I
Correct.
dropped 20 pounds.
You can
Yeah.
drop
10
20
days.
pounds.
This neat little trick.
Yep.
So I'm going to lose.
So then drop the disadvantage.
The dice have decided.
That is 13.
It's lower than the DC that I set in my head for.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, crap.
I'm trying to make this work, but did
she change?
you lose
To
that
not get
change weight?
disadvantage, you
Yeah.
have to.
Just like wiggle out of it.
It would have to.
So that's a noticeable difference.
Would I know what that is?
Make a nature check.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for this. Fuck, where
You're like,
oh,
magic
fuck.
user!
Oh fuck, the nature is part of the intelligence.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
never get that. I never
It's
understand
a
that.
5.
It's like an
Nope.
You just blinked and you're like, I've always been like this. What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
Well, not understanding what it was doesn't mean she doesn't notice. She's
Yeah, I
just
know
like,
this,
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
what the
what
heck
it
that is. But it's changed.
Yeah, I mean, you could still be a medium-sized character.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened. What are you?
What am I? Well, let me ask you first. What are you?
Fair.
And
That's completely valid.
Like, fair,
Okay.
totally like,
Yeah.
let me ask you first, doesn't work. Already asked.
Yeah.
Like, you want-
I'm just gonna stab my face like, oh, I'm a dump here.
a damp here?
Yeah.
A damp vampire?
I wish that's all it was, yeah, but
Just damp, more damp than other vampires.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not a vampire, but what are you?
I'm a changeling.
Okay. What is a changeling?
A changeling is a creature that can take on the form of other creatures, and they often do it because I'm one of the last of my kind, so I've basically been traveling the world, assuming the identities of other people and stealing their clothes so that they don't hunt me down and kill me. And I decided to take the form of this man named Oscar, and when I
Oh
found...
my god, you are Sandy.
What?
Are you
I
Sandy?
need you to make an intelligence check for that.
Is that intelligence or wisdom?
That's a verbal slip
She,
though.
no, she said that she turned into Oscar.
Right.
That doesn't mean
Oh,
you
that's
turn
true.
That
on.
doesn't mean shit.
Isn't that
I found clothes. I steal clothes from people.
Right,
and
that is not a direct
That's what I'm saying.
correlation of
Isn't
logic.
that wisdom?
Sorry, I thought that was okay.
That's
Really?
intelligence.
I was
It's logic.
I was
You have to be able to connect the puzzle pieces
I thought
in
it'd be
such
like
a way.
more in the insight perception world, but that's fair.
No,
Because like I found
it's a puzzle that you're trying to solve, which is intelligence.
It's that mental gymnastics.
So I managed to escape to this village from these people who were trying to kill me. And when I found these clothes lying on the floor in a house somewhere, I thought, well, this could be a chance to start anew and not be killed by people. But I guess that even here, a changeling can't find a home without people trying to knock him out and drug him and drag him to their motel to tie him up and
Okay, but
threaten to murder him. I guess I was wrong. And then I turn into my changeling form and start weeping softly.
So you were in changeling form.
Yep.
You were in white.
All white, no pupils.
We're fucking around in Melinda's right now.
Corn doesn't even blink. Corn just goes, okay.
Yep, this is me. This is who I truly am.
Well,
Are you going to kill me now?
I was never going to kill you. I more just really want to know where our friend Sandy is.
I was going to lead you to her, but I don't know if she's in the house anymore, honestly.
I can insight check that because everything you say sounds like a lie to me now.
Yeah, I'm gonna deception insight one more time.
Sure, yep. Sure.
Side quest!
It's not even. We're just walking.
That's 9.
19.
Okay.
Screwed.
You know that that's a lie.
Okay, that is so clearly a lie. Look, I don't care who you are. I mean, Changeling is a new one. I've never even heard of that before. That's wild, but that's pretty cool.
Thank you.
You know where Sandy is, or at least you know something you're not telling me. And before they come back, because I'm willing to bet that whatever you told her is a fucking lie.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather, before Amaya comes in here and immediately tries to cut your throat without asking you any questions, if I could jump in with some actually useful information as to finding Sandy, I feel like that's probably the better way to go.
The thing is, Sabine just doesn't trust these people enough to let go.
No,
of her.
Oh, no, we get it.
I understand. Yeah.
We all get it.
Metagame, I understand.
Yeah.
We all get it.
Oh god.
This is a.
I showed you.
We find ourselves at an impasse.
I showed you something that I've showed no one else. I don't know if you know this, but no one else who was here knows about that. And I very willingly told you what that was. In a land like this, being what I am, people would probably kill me first, no questions asked, and then, I deign to ask questions later. So, I need you to trust me on this, and I need you to tell me some useful information. And just,
I can show
need
you.
to know that.
As long as we don't show them.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
You have my word.
Alright. You can take me to...
I'm not taking you anywhere.
Okay, great. Well, that's not gonna help.
It would be more odd if I took you somewhere and they came back and you were not here.
That's true. I mean, Melinda's, it's kind of far away, right?
No, we're not going anywhere. Whatever your name is. No.
Corin.
Yeah.
You hear a scream from the next room. Fuck.
Did we forget the tiger? No, the tiger's still there.
No.
Tigers with.
This is Market Arena. And then I just run. Be like, out.
Timeline, where are we?
I'm stripping my clothes off immediately.
Yep. I will say
Yeah.
make either an acrobatics or another. You can make another acrobatics or sleight of hand check as you manipulate your size and shape to try to wiggle free of the bonds.
Yep. Oh, that's 2. Yeah. That's 7.
Oh
No
boy.
metagaming tonight. We've committed.
We've committed to so
Yeah.
not metagating so hard that we've made things impossible for our party.
sorry.
So fucking Lucy.
It's okay. It's not your
Yeah.
fault.
I'm proud of us.
We're doing well.
This is I respect the lack of metagaming and the commitment to characters so hard. I just want to find a solution.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're slowly getting there.
Well, how long?
Anyway, so what is the timeline
Right.
before we resolve that?
Right.
What's
So
our
we're gonna go
timeline?
back to the inn.
So I'm hoping we'll be close to back, but
You guys leave and you go to Melinda's.
we go straight to Melinda's. Yep.
Hello, darling.
Huh?
I'm just about finished. I just wanted to see how it looks on you because I'm worried that the train might be a little too long.
I have some important questions first, but then yes.
Oh, important questions.
Do you live in this building like upstairs, or do you have a
God,
separate
no.
house?
No. The upstairs is my workshop.
Is your house like public knowledge?
Why?
Because some guy named Oscar said he broke into your house and stole clothes from someone else who broke into your house, and that seems very implausible. So I'm trying to see how clearly I can tell him he's lying.
I need you to leave my shop. I need to go check my house. I will be right back.
Can we come? Just verify.
Do you want some?
No, on the off chance that you are telling me this so that you can also break into my house.
We can wait outside the house, but like if someone did actually break into your house, like I'd like to know you're safe.
No,
We are heavily armed.
That's
So.
very fair. If you wanted assistance or.
We can just stand outside the house.
But I
that's
also
fine.
get the understanding of like it's a very stressful situation. Like it would depend. Is it something about the bath?
Do you have a bath?
Do you have a bath?
I have a basin that I wash in.
Oh, that counts, doesn't it?
Do you have a specific room for a bath, or is it just like you have a basin out back?
Not really. It's in my main room. My house isn't large.
I don't think we need to bother.
I
think Oscar's lying.
I still need you to leave my shop so I can go check my house.
Can we please come to make sure you're safe?
I will tell you to stop a block away.
That's
Do not
fine.
follow me.
Okay.
Completely.
You follow.
Yep.
She goes,
Hustling.
checks back, and says, "Okay. I don't think anyone took a bath in my
There's
house."
no clothesline around?
No.
Okay, so Oscar is lying, and we will deal with him. You don't have to think about him anymore.
Do you want
someone that
Do you want your clothes?
Yes, please. Thank you.
You take my clothes.
was
Okay.
very excited? Do the voice. Do the
Obviously.
goddamn voice real quick.
What voice?
What? Thank you.
Why? Why did you?
Because he lost his.
I keep losing my.
Okay,
yeah.
all right. I'll keep going.
Yes, please.
Okay, so that's going to be 5 gold for the lot. Thank.
I'll tip. I'll go 10 actually.
Thank you.
22.
You didn't see the 30. You didn't know.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for stressing you. I didn't think it was true if that wasn't clear. We're dealing with like a liar, and we're just trying to have more evidence that he is lying.
It's fine. I'm just.
X's, you know.
And she like pulls out a flask from under the counter.
Good call. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
All right.
Yeah, we don't know.
What's happening?
I'm trying to see if we're back in time to maybe come into that
True.
situation.
Oh,
so that's why I was
yeah.
like,
You
Going straight
don't know
back to
what room Ismark and Arena are staying in.
Well, didn't
How much time would it
I was
take?
gonna say, are we coming back around the time of the stream, or are we still?
Yes, you're coming back around the time of the stream.
Erwin
So we'll be
said,
here.
Where's the screen from? Can I
Erwin
look
said
at it?
exactly.
It's next door from you.
Erwin would know.
I'm
But we
going
didn't
next
ask
door
for
from
it.
me.
Erwin
It's
told
next door
us.
to me.
Erwin
No.
told us when giving directions to our room.
He told you what room you were staying in.
Yeah, you can tell us that.
I'm.
Okay, wait.
almost
Where's the
all
screen?
right.
What room is the screen in?
We
Make
didn't
a
know
perception
that you
check.
can. There's no keen mind here.
Check the tape.
Oh my god.
16.
Okay. It's the room closest to the stairs. So it's the first one at the top of the stairs when you go up. So you run to the room, you try the handle, and it's
We'll
locked.
run up too.
I'm trying to
We
break
are.
down. I'm trying to break down the door.
You're coming up the stairs as you see
Cool.
Corin trying
I'm trying
the
to break down the door.
door.
I'm gonna break down the
What
door.
was that?
What's going on?
I have no idea. There was a scream in it. I'm gonna break down
scream?
the door. Yeah.
And you're trying the door, and you hear Ismark say, "Who is it?"
It's us.
I heard a scream inside the room.
Open the door, and Irina is kneeling on the floor, her head in her hands, over a letter.
I'm going to go check.
I'm
I'm
sure
going to write a
now.
letter.
I will give you one more sleight of hand.
Because I'm going back to check. Because now my brain is like, this motherfucker was a
Wait,
spy.
just sleight of hand
Yeah.
acrobatics.
Either one.
17.
There you go.
All right.
That's
Down,
worse for
close.
you.
You wiggle out.
Jump out the window.
Okay.
I have to roll, or I'm just jumping out.
Yep. You got
That's
it.
a million times. And yeah, I'm running around the back of the inn, stripping my clothes up, tossing them to bushes, and just running away from the inn.
Okay.
Oh, also I'm now back in sandy form.
Sandy form. You got
Yep.
it. Great.
How much
Is
of that
underwear
do
a
I
thing
catch?
in this universe? Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Good underwear.
Yeah. You open the door, and you see an open window and an empty bed with ropes. Fuck.
I take all of their stuff.
Did you leave?
That was
Your stuff?
Part of my stuff, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What's the letter?
You go and pick up the letter, and Irina hands it to you. One of his things flew into the window. I'm sorry. I thought you couldn't get us here.
There was someone suspicious we brought in.
Toward your window, though.
Yes,
Still in
that
the-
strange fellow.
Is he still in the room?
We think he's a spy, that's why we're interrogating him.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
If the if the tavern isn't safe, we made a friend over at the church. That might be a better option for you for the night.
We should move.
The church?
Yes.
The Church of Saint Andrew?
Okay. The letter says, there is nowhere you can run. There is nowhere you can hide. Sooner or later, you will be mine for eternity.
You would think Strahd would try and like do a rhyme or something? Like hide and bride is like
And Erwin comes up
Yeah.
the stairs. He says, I heard the scream. Is everything alright?
We won't be staying here for the night, but you can keep the money for the rooms.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
We might come back, but that is
It
an
isn't safe here.
unlikely possibility.
We can't guarantee no one will be invited in who isn't welcome here.
And
So we have
you
to-
see he pulls from behind his back a dead raven. Is this what gave you trouble? And
Yes.
and Irina says, yes. What? Where did you get that? And he throws it on the ground. I told you this is the safest place in Valaki. He closes the door behind him.
Is he's in peasant's robes, right?
Yeah, he's in regular peasant clothes.
God damn it! He's the guy from the fucking Fjord. You.
What?
We were told about a place like this. You power and strength, 3 coins in. The trader, the wizard of the wine, the wind.
No, the wine wizard is his relative.
Yes, but you know you're a part of it.
I don't know. I don't know what this has to do with the winery. But
We met with the Vistani and they told us that we're gonna have to contact the wine wizard.
Do you have any wood and sand?
no, it's
He's related, he's not.
you're
them.
speaking.
What does it sound like?
It sounds like the area surrounding the winery, but
He's just related.
nonetheless, I have eyes of my own guarding this place. I apologize that they were not quick enough to intercept this messenger.
there was someone that left too.
Wait, you have eyes. Did they catch anyone trying to leave? Perhaps through a window.
And he says, wait right here. He leaves the room for a second. And he comes back 2 minutes later with a young boy. This is my son, Brom. Brom, why don't you show them what you can do? And the little boy turns and says, really, Father? Yes. They want to know what you saw. And the boy's neck cracks. His back hunches. And his arms. And the boy before your eyes shrinks and turns into a raven. My family has a gift. We are blessed with the ability to change our shape.
To anything or?
What?
To anything or just?
No, specifically the raven. You can change back now. Little boy standing in front of you again. Is that her? No.
What was our first card? The Ravens have treasures.
Ravens
It's about
find
history.
a grave atop a hill.
Interesting.
Is there a grave atop a hill around here?
Yes, I have history.
Old man.
Old man, long beard, druid
A
on
bear
top
tree.
of on top of graves. Not, I don't think this is.
And the
what-
Ravens have treasures. What's connected to that?
Yes, but it's the same as this. It's one of each, though. I agree. We're in the right place.
Yeah.
Do not just shut up.
Okay.
I saw a bad bird flying here. I was too far up on the roof to stop it. I'm sorry.
No, it's
You
okay.
did nothing wrong. Thank you.
Did you happen to see anybody else?
I saw a person made of all white run away. But
All what?
A person like almost glowing white. They jumped out of a window.
Didn't change back to 9.
Do you know what window?
You said.
You jumped
No.
out of the window in changeling form, correct? You were in changeling form when you,
You know,
left.
I thought you said you.
I-
And you
Also-
you said you left and then turned into Sandy.
Yes, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
So
instant-
he would have seen you jump out the window in changeling form.
Right. He didn't see me turn into Sandy though,
No,
right?
he didn't.
I always. I guess I should mention that. Like, I wouldn't be that dumb, but I
Yeah.
probably should have said
Yes.
that before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Cool.
But it is one of his birds, so I killed it.
Good job.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you.
Well done, good boy.
Thank you. My older brother says that I'm not good at it, so I proved him wrong.
You're very
As you
talented.
should be.
How old are you?
6.
That's so old.
Oh
No,
my gosh.
That's
Why,
his baby. That's
how-
his baby, Amaya.
How old are you?
3?
You're so big for 3.
Oh.
I wish I was as big as you.
No, you're very good for your age.
Thank you.
Am I getting the time frame of
No,
human wrong?
No, you're not. There's more questions, just not now.
And Erwin says, my family has long sought to free this place of the devil's curse. We use our gift to intercept his spies and keep eyes of our own on the things that happen around here.
If you have any information that can help us, it'd be much appreciated. Even anything to look for when you go there tonight.
Unfortunately, his spies are more plentiful the closer we get to the castle. We don't dare stray there for our own safety, but we watch. Brom is still fairly young, but he likes to keep watch.
And your older son?
He keeps watch as well, as does my wife. We have other friends that are blessed with the same gift that can often be found on the roof of this inn, ensuring the safety of its patrons.
Is there a safe way to identify you from?
Our eyes.
A different color?
Yes, the eyes of Strahd's servants have a strange red glint to them. If you look at them closely, they will reflect red light back at you.
Thank you. I'm trying to be careful.
Yours are just the...
Just regular black eyes. But we can keep you safe. I will make sure that if you stay here tonight, that your rooms are guarded within the utmost limits of our protection.
We'll be fine in our room, but if you could make this room a safe space.
Of course.
Let's just leave right here. Even though we had that weird run-in with... By the way, the thing wearing Sabine's clothing, that is a changeling.
A what?
It's... They tried to explain it to me, I didn't really get it, but it's... They can essentially change faces.
Wait, raised by a mage, would I have at least heard of one?
Make a history check. You can choose history or nature. I think they're both intelligence based, but if you have proficiency in one.
Kosha shop.
That is a 23.
Whoa!
Yeah, you have definitely heard of changelings.
Yeah, so it's a changeling.
Oh.
It told me it was a changeling, turned into some weird white thing, which I'm assuming...
A changeling?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. I can't believe I didn't think of that sooner.
But...
Why would a changeling care about Sabine?
It said it just found... It kept repeating it just found the clothing.
We went to that house. I mean, obviously we knew he was lying, but we went to be sure there was nothing.
I don't know where Sabine is, but at this point...
At any rate, we have to move on.
We don't have that many hours left. We have to change it.
How bad is it going to look for us to show up to Strahd's without one party member?
I think Strahd, out of everyone, would understand the situation of their own town, their own rule.
If it's a changeling, it might not have anything to do with Strahd.
But if
They're
Strahd...
nomadic by nature.
That's true.
Exactly. I mean, if the nature of Sabine's disappearance might be just the nature of the world we're not in.
Yeah.
It could.
Strahd might have just already taken Sabine and we would not know it.
No, Strahd's toying with us. He's not going to take one of us for no reason.
But that's exactly what I think.
Sabine must have a tie somehow. I don't know what it is. There's a reason it was Sabine.
Sabine, Sandy, there's too many lies already.
And?
We can't waste time trying to find Sabine. The one connection that we had to Sabine ran off, apparently, through a window, which makes me think it had some connection with Strahd. So, I don't see anything good coming of this, but it might just be better to ask the boss what is going on.
Agreed. We show proof. We show the coins.
We don't know where Sandy went, and...
What coins?
I found this when looking through,
The changeling stuff.
the changeling stuff. A certain type of coin.
That is Barovian money.
Just regular.
Yes. That is he made the currency in his likeness.
Oh,
If the change.
Oh, I don't know.
If the changeling had Sabine stuff, then the changeling knows what Sabine looks like.
So we can't trust anyone who comes back saying you're Sabine.
Oh, while this is happening, can I just basically I'm going to find a backyard. I need to find
Nice. Hell yes. I wanted to bring that up, but then I was like, nah, that's way too complicated.
High
Fuck
intelligence.
all of you. This is great.
I didn't want to. I'm glad you did though.
I need to go somewhere secluded, find a large piece of metal, and whack myself over the head.
Okay.
Not enough to knock me out,
Okay.
just enough to leave a large and obvious bruise.
Okay.
You're a changeling. Couldn't you just make that bruise?
Can I?
Yeah.
I will make that bruise without the metal.
I'm gonna smack myself in the head
Yeah,
with that.
23 intelligence, yeah, that's...
Okay.
Okay, so I am forming this bruise in my head, and then I am walking out of an alleyway, blinking in the sunlight, and I'm going to start knocking at doors and just asking, hey, have you seen a dwarf in a rainbow suit, a woman with metal on her face, and kind of a creepy-looking
Okay.
person?
You would actually come upon Mary, who you spoke to in this. She's
Excuse me, stranger. I apologize for my lack of clothing, but
Oh, sweetie, are you all right?
yeah, I think I think something hit me on the head, and
Oh,
when I woke up, I just was like this.
oh, you poor thing.
I know it's. Look, I need to find my companions.
Of course. Oh,
Yeah.
you poor. What happened?
I don't know. I mean, why would anyone want to like knock me out and steal my clothes?
Oh, your friends were involved in a big commotion in the
My
square.
friends. Oh, the party. Yeah.
Yes.
Not the party. I'm not calling it the party yet. It's not a party. My
Your
companions.
companions, I suppose, were involved in a big to-do in the town square.
Are they in trouble?
They almost were. They were almost arrested, I think. If anything, they're probably staying at the inn.
The inn. Is there
If
just
they're
one
out,
inn?
if they're out from out of town, they would be staying at the inn.
Oh, thank you. Could you guide me there? I actually don't.
Of course. And she'll. Would you like me to walk with you?
I love that so
Of
much.
course, of course.
The Mary Gambit continues.
The Joseph Mary Gambit. The John Mary Gambit.
No,
The
it's
John
the Mary.
Mary
It's
Gambit.
the Mary Gambit.
It was the John.
And
Get John out of here.
and Mary goes
John.
inside, and she's like, "Sweet, you don't have any clothes."
No, I just had the one
Oh
set.
my god, you. And she gives you a set of. She's like, these are my daughters.
Oh, thank you.
No, of course.
They look
She.
lovely.
Yes, she moved in with her husband, but she did leave some clothing here. Hopefully they fit you. And then she lets you get changed. They're pretty simple peasant clothing. And she walked with you to the end.
Hello, Coco, Papaya. Yes.
Coming up into the room, or
Um,
is the timing that like we're literally having this discussion of we can't trust Sabine? All
Yeah.
this happens.
Oh yeah.
I think
absolutely.
we gotta wait for Ksenia, I think. There's no way.
In that case, farewell.
Oh my god.
I was gonna ask
Bio
about that.
break. Take your bio break during the bio break next time.
I did.
I did.
Double bio break.
Double the bio.
What a clusterfuck. Yeah.
We really ruined this
You guys-
session in so many ways.
No, you guys have just added such layers of complexity to everything that we're gonna do from now on. This is absolutely fucking insane.
Alright, I know what we're cutting out of the YouTube edit.
Or did we end the session?
No,
No,
we
we're
did
having
not.
another bio break.
Everybody had to pee.
I really
Yeah.
had to pee. I was like, I have a very small bladder, so it's either I like need to pee or like nothing's happening. So
Oh
I take more one.
what the fuck?
my god.
Sorry, Matt.
No, this is amazing.
Hey, can
I have
You
never
can
had
kill it.
I have never had such a wrench thrown in my works before, and I love it.
This is worthy of you know what? And I very much commend you for powering through it instead of being like, pause, we need to just stop for today because this is a lot. And
Yeah,
you're going
but-
with so much on the fly.
Here's the thing: we both have dealt with so much chaos and terribleness in D&D that like
I fully saw mine.
Matt can handle anything.
Like,
Somewhere.
I accidentally
A what?
killed a child!
I intentionally killed a child.
Hair tie? Hair tie?
Yeah, hair technique.
That oh my god! I don't think you watched much of our last campaign. Literally, in our last campaign, he used guiding bolt to try to stop a messenger running away with vital info, and it was a child. And one guiding bolt was enough to kill him.
Well, because you crit, didn't you?
No.
No,
was
it's
just
guiding
enough.
bolt's like 4d6, and commoners have like 10 health.
I thought you crit.
So he literally slaughtered a child in
broad daylight.
In broad daylight on the street. As our
In a
lawful,
similar interrogation.
as our lawful good cleric.
Yeah.
You were just trying to stop it.
I know, I was just trying to protect my party.
Killed a child.
Our
To be fair,
interrogations don't
we
go
just realized we cannot trust whatever comes back of Sabine. Sabine, I'm so sorry.
That's why we're waiting for you, because transition, Sabine is about to walk in.
Hello?
Oh wait, can we close the door?
Yeah, close it in the poopy room.
I can't know where we pee!
That's for a different type of website.
Anyway, so at this moment, you hear Erwin's head snaps. Says, "There's someone coming up the stairs."
Wait, am I coming up?
Both
Weapons
daggers
are
are
up.
You're
Still
in
both
the
Daggers are up.
what?
I'm still downstairs because I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Both daggers are up.
There's someone. He said there's someone calling from the inn. I'll be right back. Erwin goes downstairs. Hello?
Hello, sir. Did a dwarf, a human, and a human question mark enter this inn at some point?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, thank you. Could you lead me to them? I think I.
Are you Sandy?
Yes, that's me, Sandy.
I think there are some people that are going to have a lot to ask you.
I have so many things to ask them too.
I'm sorry, can we go down the stairs at this point? Because I don't think we just...
I would be waiting with Arena. You can go though.
I'm going downstairs, because...
I'm protecting
Okay.
the girl.
So you go. You see Erwin talking to Sandy and this other townswoman.
Yeah, great. I'm just gonna walk normally
Also walking
up
normal.
to Sandy.
I'm protecting my girl.
Karen! Oh my god, it's you. I think... Are you... You look... Is everything okay?
And I'm immediately going to launch myself to grapple Sandy, but in a very specific way, so that my blades are crossed over Sandy's throat as I'm on top of her, on the ground.
Okay. Make an athletics check contested by your athletics or acrobatics.
Matt, remember we're session line together?
7.
7.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Attacker wins in times?
But like, who wins in this case?
Attacker.
That yeah.
AC.
So he's setting the DC. So you
Beats it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
And
opposite of risk.
and Erwin goes, whoa.
I'm sorry, I think that... You're not Karen, are you?
No, you're not Sandy.
Wait.
I am Corin, but you are not Sandy. Tornir, explain it to everyone, will you?
So there's
I am going to need, if there is a problem, I need you to sheath your weapons. There are patrons here.
There might be patrons here, but
Karen or Corin or... It's me. Sandy.
this is
We can take this upstairs.
Okay. And I'm just going to let go, but I'm gonna keep my. I'm gonna just drop one sword right down so that it's like.
Yep.
Kind of
Yeah.
right.
Sure.
I'm like this.
What? A scooch?
Okay. Sorry, folks.
Like
Nothing to
one
see
hand,
here.
one hand over Sandy, the other hand just like.
And you see Rictavio get up on the table and say, you know, one time there was a man with a lot of knives who stuck them all.
That's right, Rictavio. You keep saying the story. Would love to hear it one day.
Anyone hears me
But I
screaming,
think
please send
everybody
help.
else is. So let's keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going upstairs. Let's go upstairs, Sandy.
I'm still waiting in the room. Oh, you guys
Yes.
are coming into the room?
No,
Yeah,
the
we're
other
going
room.
upstairs.
The other room.
The other room, yeah.
The other room.
You don't
Yes,
see me.
you go there. You go there. I'll be right there. Okay.
Wait, are
Okay,
you
what
not...
what room am I going into?
Just real quick.
Erwin
You're
is going
taking
with
our
you
room.
two. You're going into
Yes. I'm just
Because
popping
you're
in.
not going to put the strange person
Yes.
with Arena.
Yes. Okay, we're going into.
And just real quick, I'm going. What is everything about changelings?
23, what do I know?
everything. You know that changelings, you know their neutral form is that sort of white eyes. You know that they can change their physical appearance, which includes their voice, things like that. It's just more about the manipulation of their physical form.
Would I know how to get them to drop their form?
They have to die.
Is it only death?
Yes.
Do we confirm that?
It's either choice or death.
Okay. Certain spells that we don't have. Aren't there spells that drop everything?
I don't think
including
True
changes?
Sight would do that.
It's not True Sight. No, there's a spell that like it's like a cancel kind of thing. Like there are certain spells that,
there is something that.
but it's higher level than any of us would have.
yes, no, we don't have that.
Must be very high.
That's okay.
I'm just
Good
sitting
to
on the
know.
bed.
Yeah, you know. I've told you everything about changelings. You know
Yes.
all things.
Close the door.
Oh,
You go into the room and your stuff is there.
Oh, I took it.
Okay.
Is that my crowbar?
yeah, well, Sandy,
What's all the other stuff?
let's take a seat on the bed. Yeah?
Yeah, yes?
Where were you? What happened?
I don't know, I just felt like a huge blow in the back of my head. And then nothing. I woke up, my clothes are gone, and I met this nice lady named Mary.
Insight.
Deception.
Right?
This is good. This is big.
I can actually see. That's
cocked.
cocked.
See, why do I keep doing that?
Thank you so much for the raid and the host, everyone.
Thank you for
I
the
just
raid.
noticed. I'm so sorry it took us so long to clock it. But thank you for the
Well,
raid.
Just
Dan?
I don't know how to say it. Doesn't
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We're having so much
Welcome, welcome to Curse of Strahd, and it's an absolute fucking chaos.
Yeah.
So what's the biggest roar
So
about?
I was 14, they were 12.
Oh, fuck.
That is a
So I
lie.
need to explain why I might have been unconscious and naked in a random village.
No.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You are lying, and I don't know why. Whoever wears your face keeps lying to us. At this point, I'm fucking sick of it. You are very
Okay.
close to becoming incredibly disposable because I don't know where the real Sandy is, but you don't seem to be her.
Well, why don't you ask me something only I would know?
That's not at all how that would work.
What were your first words when we...
That is the only way that I can think to ascertain any sort of.
Is Mercy in the room?
No, it's
Oh.
I know they all sound fucking same. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to differentiate as much as possible, but what is something that you believe that only your friend would know?
No, but here's the thing, somebody would ask. Say you don't know where they are for a while.
What am I?
But this changeling.
What are you?
What am
I'm
I?
gonna come in soon. I rolled that.
I
Very soon.
thought you were my companion, but now I'm not so sure. I'm sorry, I feel like something's gone terribly wrong and I just don't know what's going on here.
I'm coming into the room.
How did you come to enter Barovia? You were all together, no?
Oh, yeah, we were all knocked unconscious because I went to a bar where, gosh, it feels like... It's really only been 2 days, but it feels more like 4 weeks. for some
This is
reason.
Sandy. This is Sandy.
I'm coming into the room having heard none of that conversation. Guns blazing.
Papaya! No, I'll get it right next time.
Is that the truth?
Yes.
We were all knocked out in a bar.
My bar.
It was her. She was serving drinks. She was talking to some mysterious man, and he was painting. He likes to paint a lot. It's actually kind of concerning.
Sabine, you told me you were a spy. You didn't tell me you were a spy for Strahd.
The
What?
now?
You were a spy? For
Last
okay,
night-
so we figured it out.
Last night, Sabine told me that she was always on the run. She was a planner. She was a spy. She's been paying off a debt of about 3 years now since she moved to Waterdeep 4 years ago.
Oh my
And
God.
that her enemies caught her doing something wrong and have kept her indebted. And she's valuable enough that instead of killing her after doing something wrong, they've been keeping her as to do their bidding
Well,
for
if
the
I
last
was
3
this
years.
is-
Strahd, why would I tell you
Sabine.
that?
So this is Sabine, but
Sabine, you're a plant?
I'm a
I don't know what connection
I'm an
you
animal,
have to
I
the
think.
changeling,
No, not.
not a vegetable.
but you're not welcome here.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Sabine.
Could someone at least give me my clothes back? I was knocked out and I think someone stole my clothes. I don't know why they would do that unless they were trying to impersonate me. But, I mean, you can't impersonate me unless you look exactly like me, which no one I know does. So unless someone was actually...
What did Strahd offer you that was worth it?
She offered me nothing. What?
There was a changeling who...
A what?
A changeling who wore your clothes.
A changeling. That's,
Oh my God.
Oh my god. There was a changeling. I don't know what you're doing, but this whole bullshit act you have. I don't like it. It makes no sense. And frankly, we have something much more important to do.
Well, yes, I agree, which is why I just like.
I
don't
thought
have
And
you
to-
were
you're not
friend.
welcome unless you come clean.
I'm getting changed.
Hold on. You said that you come from another city, yes?
Yeah.
Strahd, for all of his power and influence inside Barovia, does not have reach outside of it. He does not have spies other than the Vistani on the outside, and you...
I watched Sabine survive an encounter with Strahd, and she's trying to convince me she got knocked out by what again?
You survived the same.
A mental beam, I believe.
I don't know, someone just
Yes.
whacked me over the head, and it must have been.
I'm not buying it.
Also, Erwin, I'm sorry, but we were taken outside of Barovia by someone. So it's hard.
By a Vistani, no doubt.
Exactly, but it's hard to assume that reach cannot go past that as well.
I do believe Strahd has his limits. That's valid. What I'm saying is we can't deal with the unknown right now, and Sabine Lion is an unknown.
Well, what if someone stole my clothes and tried to impersonate me?
Why?
They need someone.
Why would
inside
they
the
impersonate
party.
you by being dressed as someone, or by looking like someone else?
Maybe they're going to cast a spell on themselves to make themselves look like me. I don't know.
But
Why would they have to? They're
no.
a changeling.
Oh, if it's a changeling, they could just turn into me.
I thought you didn't know what a changeling was.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, the way you were talking about it, it seemed kind of
We
obvious.
didn't explain what a changeling was.
No,
we
we
just
didn't.
said the name changeling. You said what, and we didn't elaborate further.
I mean,
and now you
changeling
know
is-
what one is.
It's kind of obvious, right?
It didn't seem obvious to you a minute ago.
Amaya,
Yeah?
I need you to make an intelligence check for me.
Straight intelligence?
Straight intelligence.
Oh no.
I'm rolling so bad tonight.
We're all kind of stupid.
12.
What do you mean? That's a plus 15.
Sorry, what's your history? Is that better?
No.
Okay.
My investigation would be higher, but.
Sorry. 12. Okay. Nothing.
You're changing your story a lot.
I guess. Does that mean I'm out of the party?
Unless you can be honest with us. I don't need full honesty, but I need to know enough that you're not a liability. And you can't give us that right now.
Just where are you?
I told you I was unconscious in an alley.
At this point,
And I know that's a lie.
is Mark and Arena come into the room?
Okay.
Why are you here?
We hear raised voices. There is something clearly going on. What is happening?
This one disappeared for hours. Some changeling took their clothes and showed up and approached us like they knew us. I got information out of the changeling that they were a changeling, and then they flew out of the window, and suddenly, out of nowhere, Sabine comes trotting up naked to this inn. Well, not
I
naked,
have
but
underwear. I actually have a dress.
oh,
but-
correction,
but-
in different clothing than she was
still
in
married,
originally.
her daughter.
With no explanation, but I got hit on the head, and I don't know where I was. For most of the day.
That is concerning. This person that you had tied up there
A
gone?
changeling. Gone.
Changeling. What is the changeling?
Changeling, they're shapeshifters.
They're
At
able
will.
to look
That's
like
what I figured.
they're able to look like what?
Like
Yeah.
anything they want.
Like an
One
animal.
that
They
you
can
would.
copy anything. They can become any image they conjure.
You mean one that you would say has many faces? Madame Eva.
Is she a changeling?
She said Sabine.
One of many faces.
Many names, many faces. Oh, fucking no?
Can I connect that? Can I make that?
I was
Is
hoping
that
I would be
inside?
allowed to check that earlier, but I rolled shit.
Is that insight? What? How do I do? What? How do I?
That was an intelligence check because it's about puzzle pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
God.
I got close but not quite. Was
I'm
that
really
hint enough? Did we
confused.
get to roll again at least?
Can I roll for that? Because
Who's
I
gonna roll?
I gave you an opportunity to roll that. That's what Ismark is providing to the conversation.
What about the others?
I really don't know.
If it's
because-
one factor,
I understand it's
Yeah,
we're at a crossroads here
Yeah.
where
I turn white.
okay.
Like changeling?
I
What?
completely transform.
Oh shit!
What? That is the changeling. I'm the only one who saw their face before they turned.
I know what they look like. Why would you rather die than tell us?
Sabine, what the?
Where I'm from, this was a death warrant. Like, wherever I went.
Have you seen me?
Sabine,
You don't know.
At least you can hide it. I walk around an abomination wherever I go. You think we're gonna turn you away because of that?
It's not just that. Look, there were some people when I was young who saw my abilities and they wanted to use it for something less than moral. They taught me how to control my powers. Like when I was younger, I was basically just flitting between, like my face would just be changing constantly and I wouldn't be able to hide it, but they taught me how to control it and how to use it against other people. And I don't know, I just spent so much time working with them that I always saw it as like a tool to be used to hurt people. And that's what they use it as.
I'm really sorry I told everyone.
I just
So
go and
you
hug
make
Sabine
confidence.
immediately.
Are there any pastries around?
Not that you can see them in my bag.
Yeah.
I'm hugging Sabine.
Do you let yourself be hugged?
I don't resist.
Okay.
And I
I'm
just
sorry.
whisper in Sabine's ear, I understand.
And Erwin looks at you and says, "The first time that I turned into a raven, I thought that I was losing my mind. Oh, sorry, you were not here for this.
What?
Oh, you're not the only shapeshifter in the room.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's neat, I guess.
Yes, my family and we are shapeshifters.
Would you mind demonstrating? That's alright.
I can picture it.
And he,
It's not what you do.
and his like neck like cracks and he's like, and it goes back. And it's like, oh, thank God. Okay.
it's a little creepy. It seems weird.
It's
I-
terrifying, yeah.
No offense.
I don't get to control how it looks. I apologize.
Don't be
It
sorry.
would be unreasonable of us to ask.
I understand that you might think that your abilities are a curse in some senses, but there is power in what you do. I believe that all of you are here to rid this land of its biggest blight, no? There are many things that you can do with what you can do to help us. To help yourself so you can get out and live the life that you would like to live and maybe free yourself of your debts and go on living an existence that is what you make of it. You are more than what people believe of your kind. I should know.
I just mumble, thanks, or whatever.
I don't mean to scold you, and I am so very sorry, but everything you're hiding like this is an opportunity for Strahd to separate us, which weakens our chances of stopping him. So if anyone's hiding any big secrets, now's the time.
I can't kill anyone.
So how do you help in the fight?
I don't know.
We'll find a way. I'm not going to ask you to kill anyone, but you need to find a way to make yourself useful. If that's incapacitating, knocking them unconscious, if that's aiding us in killing people, figure it out. Alright?
That's true.
Start thinking
Back in
now.
my head.
Anyone else?
I have to paint.
It's not really a secret.
Yeah, we see you painting all the time, and in fact you're pretty focused on it.
I need to.
Corn?
Well, I am here. I will do what it takes to kill Strahd. But
I
I
hear
have
my
questions.
eyes and glare at her.
I have questions I have to ask him first.
I think we all have our backgrounds and our backstories. I think they'll be used against us for sure. But at some point, I think we understand. For now, at least,
Yes.
we have the same goal.
Let's get changed for dinner.
Yes.
Since you made us accept that invite,
Yes.
let's get ready. Do we have a dress for Sabine even? I mean, what you're wearing is, I guess, kind of okay because you went to.
Oh, these are yours.
You know, I don't really feel like getting a dress at this point.
I give everything back.
Oh, thank you.
I don't give everything.
Does Erwin leave the room, or do we? Are we?
Aaron's like, I should get back to the bar.
Okay. And are Irina and Ismar still there?
For the moment, yeah.
Okay. All right, we're gonna get changed. So go back to the room, and we'll come back to you to tell you about how Erwin's gonna protect you or something, right?
And masking.
Sent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to do that whole thing.
Maybe we switch rooms. I don't know how much it'll help, but
Residual, I guess, yeah. The act of
I
staying
guess
in a
maybe.
spot for too long.
Maybe that would be helpful.
I mean, he also brought the letter.
You mentioned the church. Do you still think we should?
I might be wrong, but I trust Erwin.
Me too.
More than Mill. I mean, he's a sweet kid, but he's a kid.
I mean,
All right.
What?
the burdens of a situation like this should not lie on the shoulders of one so young, as you say.
Exactly. The tavern has a family. They have.
No,
Capable.
I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So stay here.
And as you and Ismark and Arena leave the room to allow you to get ready for your evening, a tense silence settles over the room at the revelation that you don't really know as much about each other as you think you do. But nonetheless, you are united in common purpose. As you get ready for your dinner with the Count Strahd von Zarovich.
And as Corin finishes changing,
Yeah, I want to take care of that real quick. So
yeah, she finishes lacing up the dress. It looks great. Little bit lower than she would have liked, but you know what?
yeah, it's sort of just
Different
like
times,
has like a little heart cut like.
Corin's very used to like up to the max, so this is a
Yeah.
little risque for Corin. Corin smooths her hair out. Drop. Turn around. Okay, we're gonna kill Strahd.
Fangs out.
Things out.
Yep.
Is that
And that's where we're gonna end the session tonight.
right?
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for just everyone else to be out of the room, and I was like, I either reveal it now or at the start of the next session. So I was like,
I think this is a great cliffhanger to end on. Woo! What a session. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I want to apologize. I didn't want to take away player autonomy from you for keeping that secret. But at a certain point, it was not looking like it was going to be resolvable. Otherwise, if I saw any other way out of it, I absolutely would have taken that avenue so that you could have your secret to yourself. But I think it adds an interesting dynamic. Let's talk episode titles. This is why we're nice to people, to get their sausages. I didn't take you for a dress guy, Oscar. And Weird Kid about Mill.
I have 5. I have Low K. I apologize for my lack of clothing. Do you have a student discount? Wine check.
Wine check.
And my personal favorite, the Merry Gambit.
Yes.
I have didn't take you as a dress guy, Oscar. I have the John Mary Gambit.
Okay.
Nah.
One-armed Steve. I think that's it.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, I have, cool, next shot. 2 hours later. I'm bamboozled by a tailor. Clothing adjacent.
Well,
Actual booze. I didn't think you were a dress guy. Purple grape mask number 3.
that was really good. I forgot to write that.
Wine check. And then I wrote this as, I might save this as a suggestion for another time, but I went drugs, double crossing, and the branish, which means good night. I was going with the theme, so
Alright.
that's what I got here.
Sick. Hey, you got any, Mark?
Purple Great Mash.
Yeah,
Purple grape mask number
is pretty
3.
good.
All right. Well,
Well said.
thank you for anyone that's tuning in. Thank you for the raid. If you are still with us, we will be streaming next Sunday at 4:30. We're
We're getting closer to 4.
getting closer to 4. We're working on
Making
it.
it slowly.
Thank you so much for joining us, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
Until next time, cluck cluck.
Like that.
Good luck.